Welcome everyone to another Vanguard Tactics Battle Report. Now, we do apologise for the delay. There was a few technical issues we had. We basically had to replace a whole computer. And as you can imagine, that can take a bit of time. But don't worry, we are here, ready and raring to go. My name's Jake and I'm joined with Michael. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm very excited, Jake, because of several different things. I get to play on the new setup. It's actually my first time playing on the new setup.
It is
very exciting, actually, facing you. I'm a little bit flustered because I've forgotten how handsome you are. I usually don't look at you when I'm playing you. So, obviously, we've got Necrons versus Admech.
We do.
This is a classic Rise of the Machines.
It's Robot Wars.
It's Robot Wars. You're on private property and I've got to kick you off.
Yeah, can't park there. And to help us with all of this, we have to have some parking attendants, aka the Robot Masters. So we are joined tonight with our crew. Kobe, how are you?
I'm very well, Jake. How are you?
Oh, I'm all right. I'm a bit tired, but you know that's what happens with a long day and taking loads of medicine. But Jord, how are you?
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Ready for this game. Ready for the war of the robots.
This is going to be Terminator 2, Robot Wars, all those things that I enjoy even. But yeah, so obviously we've got this fantastic game of 10th edition Warhammer for you.
Yeah.
And I guess we should just go into the mission.
Yeah, let's talk about the mission.
Yeah.
So the mission today, as you can see, we're deploying on the Crucible of Battle deployment zone. So that's the short triangles from the halfway point to the top left. And there's 5 objectives on the table. We're playing Secret Intel, so each time we draw cards, we can draw 2, and then we can draw a third one and discard one of our 3 cards.
So this is if we decide to go tactical.
If we decide to go tactical, correct me if I'm wrong, I think we're probably both going tactical.
We are, I'm just going to say yes.
Yes. And then in addition to that, we have the mission rule, the primary mission, which is Sites of Power.
Yes.
So you're going to get 3 victory points for each objective you control. And you'll get a further 3 if it's a no man's land one and it's held by a character model.
Yes, so keyword there, model. So anyway, a character in a unit gives the unit the character keyword. The actual character model has to be on the objective.
Yeah.
So that's just something obviously key to note. So yeah, that is the mission. It's a pretty awesome mission. We've played this one a few times on Vanguard Tactics, but not in this exact setup, I believe.
No, you're absolutely right. I like this mission a lot.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. So I guess then we've done that and we should talk about our armies.
Yeah, can talk about the armies.
Who wants to go? Is there a...
I'll go first.
Yeah?
All right, yeah.
I'll go first. So
Don't even need a roll.
There you go.
I'm repping the Necrons today. You're welcome, Mandy. I've got a Technomandy and a Chronomandy, which are my Mancers. I'm going to call them Mandys now. So obviously as Necrons, we have reanimation protocols, which means in my command phase, I heal wounds and can bring back models. In addition to that, if I'm being led by a character, I get +1 to my hit rolls, which is quite nice. In the army, my characters, I've got a Technomancer leading 20 Necron warriors with Gauss Flayers. The Technomancer has the Sovereign Coronal enhancement, so anyone within 6 counts as being led by a character for the +1 to hit and the purposes of stratagems.
Oh, that's cool.
As my deployment is, it doesn't really matter in this case. Then I've got an Overlord, who I've given Sempiternal Weave, which is a Feel No Pain 4+. They've got Void Scythe and a Resurrection Orb, which lets me reanimate in Jake's command phase.
Yeah.
It's incredibly powerful.
As we can all tell, we're all excited about that one.
Yeah, and then I've got a Chronomancer or Chronomandy who's in charge of time and makes the unit -1 to hit.
The herb or
the herb?
the herb?
Oh, you got me.
That was a culinary pun there for you. So.
Very good. So if I shoot with the unit, I can then move afterwards as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's the only one that has a gun, so while he's in the unit, I can shoot and move. Makes him a bit more mobile.
It's quite nice, actually, though.
It is. It's really cool, actually. And then we've got the Scorpec Lord, who has the Veil of Darkness.
Oh, no.
So at the end of your turn, I can pick the unit up, provided it's not in engagement range, and then they can come down in my following turn and mess stuff up.
Really good.
That's the plan. Yeah, exactly. And they're quite a slow unit, so I figure being able to jump around the board, pretty handy. He's obviously leading 6 Scorpec destroyers with their little bug friends, the Plasmancers. Plasmancers, the Plasmacytes. Yeah. We've got a Satan Shard of the Nightbringer. I really want to run a Deceiver, but I need to get the model done. I actually painted up a few models. You've probably noticed.
I have noticed.
Silvery ones. So the Nightbringer's here, and I lied to you earlier when you asked about my shooting, because he actually can look at you with blue steel and do a lot of damage.
Okay, so it is like Steve's here.
Basically.
Right, that's all right then.
I've also got some Lich Guard being led by the Chronomancer and the Overlord.
Yes.
10 of them with the shields. We've got a Canoptic Reanimator, everybody's new best friend if you're a Necron,
Yeah.
which basically lets me reanimate even more wounds over the course of the game.
The epitome of the ugly duckling in 40k.
Hey.
So,
Hey, he's beautiful. He's
no,
beautiful.
but like now he's a swan.
Yeah.
So, right.
We've got 3 Ophidian Destroyers.
Yeah.
Deploy them at the back. They can go off the board in your turn and then come back on in the later turn. So I've afforded myself quite a bit of mobility.
Yeah.
I should mention the Technomancers riding like a scarab cloak thing. That actually gives him lone operative, which doesn't go for the unit as well. It doesn't affect the unit as well, but it means if you do kill the unit and he's alive, I get lone operative. He can also heal wounds, and more importantly, he gives a tasty Feel No Pain 5+ to those 20 Necron warriors, which is, I mean, pretty good. However, in the Tesseracts or wherever Necrons hide in the Tomb World,
Yeah.
I do have a monolith.
Oh, it wouldn't be a Vanguard Tactics stream without a monolith.
I
so-
can't not take it. I can't. It's just so cool.
Even when we don't want to take it,
Even-
it's
I mean,
thrusted upon us.
I just want to take it every
It's
time.
It's a cool model. So
Yeah. So this guy in Deep Strike.
Yeah.
Okay. So this massive model can Deep Strike. It is towering. So I didn't want to put it on the board because you could shoot me through windows.
it is a caravan.
It is a caravan.
It's a mobile home.
It is a mobile home. It is a
monolith.
monolith. It is a monolith. Then I've also got 5 Triarch Praetorians, which I painted up last night. Now, if you remember from a previous stream, I painted up a model the night before, and you just killed it in one go.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this time
By
the
putting in
Praetorians are yeah, they're in Deep Strike. These guys are really cool. They're like teleporting and stuff, and they do a bit of combat and shooting. So they're in Deep Strike with the monolith. And that is my 2,000 points army.
Nice one, nice one. Well, it sounds very cool. George just put his hand up, and
Yes.
like all good teachers, we say yes, Jordan.
Thank you, sir. So we've had a super chat from Death Guard Dave, £50. He said for Mike's first time and for how handsome Jake is. Shout out to you,
For
Death
Mike's
Guard Dave.
first time and how handsome Jake is.
Well, let's not take that out of context.
£50, how handsome I am.
Yeah.
God. It's good, isn't it?
I'd take
Is it enough? No,
no, it's not enough.
Right, and also I've got something to announce.
Oh.
We have just hit 50,000 subscribers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mike, what
If
was
I was less tired, I'd probably be like, let's go party. But guys, thank you so much. I was going to mention, obviously, we were very, very close to 50,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Just as a little tidbit, just to sort of distract, I've been here since 10. And it was mad. Like, I remember the first stream me and Joe and Steve ever did, where we were all masked up, all 2 meters away from each other, obviously with COVID regulations. We had a really crappy camera up top that you could only speak into. So if you wanted to speak, you had to be below it. So if I ever needed to go ask them something, I had to walk in. And we had a little camcorder thing as well there.
Nice.
And now to think 3 years later, we have a studio,
It's
a
crazy.
proper team, some of my best friends and closest friends. And if Steve was here, he would be saying the same thing. I can't believe he went on holiday when we nearly hit 50,000 subscribers in the most important week of Vanguard Tactics history. But it doesn't really matter. So anyway, everyone needs R&R. Right, but with that note, Michael, is that your list?
That is my list, and as mentioned earlier, I'm going for tactical missions. I'm going to draw some
the best
cards.
benefit. Amazing. Right, so I guess we will go on to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Now, everybody, you're probably booing in the chat and about to come for me, but I think this army's really, really good. So here we go, people. We're leading the line with Belisarius Cool. He is the warlord. He's a very cool guy, and basically what he does is he's lone operative within 3. So it means like with 3 of any unit. So really, really useful because he's got some fantastic aura abilities.
Right, okay.
Which we'll go into more in the game. Then we have a Tech Priest Dominus.
Nice.
With the, sorry, I've just got the thing here, Master Annihilator. So while he's leading a unit, his unit gets sustained 1.
And who's he leading?
He's leading a unit of 6 Cataphron Breachers with arc rifles.
Okay.
So a really, really tasty unit. I've used this unit before and it's done a lot for me, so hopefully it will do the same for me here. Then for my final hero, I have the Tech Priest Manipulus. Now, this has been theory crafting everything. This guy has a really, really awesome combo. We'll go into it more when he does it.
Yeah.
Mike knows what it does, so it's not going to be a gotcha, so don't worry, you don't have to go angry. But the main things you need to know is that he has the Flamer option, the Magna Lance, and he also has the Omnis Sterilizer enhancement to give him anti-infantry 2+, anti-monster 4+.
And he's got some dev wounds in there.
And he's got dev wounds. So,
Okay,
you know,
you can do the math.
Yeah. You can do the maths.
Um,
So then we've got battle line, because it is actually important to know what battle line is in Admech, because there's a lot of interaction. So I've got 2 units of 10 Vanguard.
Cool.
They simply just have radium carbines, more
Okay.
because that's what we had modelled, and equally I can't be bothered about messing about with loads
That's
of
fair
shots.
enough. Yeah.
I'm just going to be real. And then we've got 3 Iron Strider Ballistari, and they have the Cognis autocannons. Really solid flat 3 cannons.
Yeah.
Lots of shots. It's what we love to see. Then we've got 2 Onager Dune Crawlers with Eradication Rays. I remember when we did our video about the Admech, and we were sort of debating between the 2 rays.
Yeah.
I've come to the conclusion the Eradication Ray is quite good, so
Cool.
we're using that one. Then we've got 2 units of 3 Cerberus Raiders.
Yep, very
So
nice.
these guys have Scout and have some awesome abilities to allow them to move after you've moved.
Sure.
I've got 2 Dune Striders, which are the transports.
Yeah, nice.
And in those are, one of them has 2 units of 5 Rust Stalkers.
Cool.
The other has 10 Electro Priests with the Manipulus I mentioned.
Okay.
To hopefully go do some damage. Main thing you'll probably notice is that they are open topped vehicles with a fire point of 0. So
Look.
it's a boat. It's a boat.
Maybe one
Michael.
day.
Maybe one day we can pray. And that, I believe, is not 2,000 points. I was only kidding, because we have 5 Sterilizers with Flamers and Deep Strike.
Very cool.
Mainly just to do some actions. The idea of the list is just try and get to do some tactical missions.
Yeah, there's a lot of little units in there, really cheap.
Loads of really good cheap units that can go do these tactical objectives for you, so you can just focus on doing your primary with your big hitters. So
Yeah, nice.
hopefully theory will become fact and we'll be able to absolutely smash you.
I'm sure you
And
will
I'll
try.
add a percentage to that win rate. So that's what we're hoping for. I did it with Votan, I could do it here. But yeah, so that is 2,000 points of Adeptus Mechanicus.
Cool.
It's cool.
Yeah,
It's
really cool,
Belisari
Jake.
is cool, yeah.
It's Belisari.
Belisari is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Detachment ability, I will just mention, it is something that happens during the game.
Yep.
It's obviously the Radium cohort, so after we've done the roll-off, you're going to have to decide if you're going to take cover.
You're bombing me, basically.
Yeah, I'm going to bomb
in
you.
my own
Yeah.
house.
Yes, you're on your land.
Wow.
Right? So I don't make the rules, and then after that, it continues for like doing more mortal wounds while
Yeah,
you're in deployment
cool,
zone. But we'll
cool.
go through it properly when
Yeah,
it happens.
yeah. All right.
Nice one. So we've thanked everyone for 50,000 subscribers. I've thanked Steve on his behalf, delegating at his finest. We've talked about the mission.
We
talked
have
about the
indeed.
armies. We've all called each other handsome. We've had
Yes.
super chats. I guess there's only one more thing to do, Michael, because obviously I alluded to it's been a very big week for Vanguard
It
Tactics.
has, yes.
And would you like to tell us why?
Yeah, absolutely. So, guys, this week the Vanguard Tactics Academy has launched. It's open for general sale. Jord will pop a link in the chat, which will lead you to the page to purchase the Academy, and you can check out more info there. Basically, what the Academy is, it's an online course. So we've got 16 weeks worth of 16 modules where you're going to learn all about different aspects of the game. And it's not stuff that you can just read in the book, all right? This is game theory. We've got game management like time management, command point management. There's deployment. There's looking at every single mission and breaking down how you play on that mission. And the very first module is master your army list writing. So you're going to look at all your characters. You're going to look at analysing all the data sheets available to you, so you know all the tools in your toolbox. And you're going to be able to adapt and analyse your list as you play the game. So basically, if you want to either up your game or enjoy 40k more, maybe make use of some of those models you've got left on the shelf, then the Academy is for you. I said it's 16 weeks, but once you've bought it, you can do it at your own pace. It's all recorded lessons and you have access to it forever. And there is a huge live community part to the Academy as well, which I think I'll cover in the first movement phase or after one of the movement phases.
Yeah, there's a whole heap of things to unpack with the Vanguard Tactics Academy, and the main thing is obviously, like we said, is that it sort of is a journey.
Yeah.
It's a journey. So you're starting off with the army list making, and you're going all the way through every single phase of the game, and we're here with you every step of the way if you want to obviously do it that way. But if you want to just spank it because you may have a busy life or something and you can't always commit to doing it at those times, you have it forever. So you just obviously bear it in mind. It is something that we all feel here very passionately about. Everybody's been working so hard on. So yeah, so if you want to do that, Jord, Kobe, Seb, Michael, all that, we'll put links in and we're obviously going to talk about it through the stream. If you have any questions about it at all, please do not hesitate to ask either.
Yes, yeah.
And yeah, so enough dilly-dallying. Let's roll some dice. So what colour dice are you going to be? The orange by any chance?
I'm going to roll an orange dice.
Oh, I'm also going to roll an orange dice here by Play on Tabletop. Fantastic.
I mean, yeah, huge shout out to them. This whole stream setup is essentially... yes. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Go on, Michael. A 3. Right.
3,
Don't know
okay.
if I want I don't really... Oh, okay, I'm actually quite relieved by that. Quite relieved by that.
I'm not sure about that.
Right, so we have some pre-game things to do.
Yeah, well, you do.
Well, I have a load of pre-game things to do. So I think the best thing to do is to make it easier. We'll do the rad bombardment. You can tell the lovely people what
cool.
you're going to pick for each one.
Absolutely, yeah.
Then we'll just roll it all off. We'll roll it all off camera.
Yeah, definitely.
In terms of you put us on the top down. We'll do that, and then I can do my scout moves, and then
you do scout moves, and then Jord, if anybody's got any questions on the chat, any at all about. Well, anything really, but the Academy especially, and I'm more than happy to answer them at any point in the game.
Yeah. Cool. We all good with that?
Yeah.
Right, ready? 1, 2, 3, pick your stuff.
I've already made my decision.
Okay, cool. It's all going to be battle
I'm
shots.
just going to take mortal wounds.
You're going to take mortal wounds?
Yeah.
Okay. So, one small victory. Right, so... Okay.
We'll probably roll that off
Yeah,
camera.
we're just going to roll it off camera. So if you go to the top down, you want to mute us, unless we got...
Yeah, no, all good.
Right, let's do it.
All right. So, Kobe, me and you back in the box again.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are, and we're live. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting game, this one. Admech versus Necrons. Obviously, Admech probably considered the most at a disadvantage in this battle.
Yes,
That was
most
a PG
definitely.
way of putting it.
Yeah, most definitely.
But I do think Jake has the cunning to pull through this.
I reckon Jake could do some serious damage. It's whether or not Jake can outscore. I think that's the biggest problem, because Mike has the survivability and the opportunities to score all the points, especially going tactical.
Yeah.
Jake's going to struggle a little bit. So as soon as he loses 1, 2, or even a unit, it becomes a real struggle for him. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, Jake does have quite a few little units, though.
He
so
does,
this is what will benefit him with that, isn't it? Is he does have that in the locker that he can do tactical quite well.
The only issue with having lots of small units is they're very easy to kill.
Yeah, definitely. But I do think that I mean, if you look at Mike's army, it's quite elite heavy, this one. I don't know if there's any. I think Jake will have to try and pull out a few shenanigans to sort out that Necron warrior block, right?
Yeah, that Necron warrior block is going to be a real pain to get rid of. I mean, you've got the reanimator nearby, so it's just going to bring models straight back to the unit.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a real pain to get rid of. So.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. All right, well, it looks like they're ready at the table, so we'll pass it over to them.
All right, so I took a bunch of mortal wounds. The Necron warrior blob took 2 mortal wounds, but the Feel No Pain actually just completely ignored them. The reanimator wasn't hurt. I took a couple of mortal wounds on the Ophidians. I lost a whole Scorpec destroyer, and I lost a Lich Guard and took some wounds there. And the Nightbringer took some wounds. I am going to reanimate, obviously, a whole bunch. You've made some scout moves?
Yeah, so I've simply I didn't want the Warriors just come over and get the Cerberus Raiders for free, so I didn't want to make an aggressive move there. So what I've done, just move them back slightly, just so then there's no risk of range.
Yeah, cool.
And then the Cerberus Raiders in the far corner have just gone a bit further up, just so then they're not in line with like the Nightbringer.
Nice.
Just because I don't really want to deal with that. But equally they're not.
You can't deal with his looks.
Well, as another handsome fellow, it is hard. And then I've just moved them, but I've moved them up enough to at least get some movement.
Yeah,
so,
cool, nice. You can reach this objective if you need to, right?
Yeah, so ideally next movement I can...
Awesome,
so,
awesome.
Yeah.
Right, so the last thing to do in the command phase... Oh!
Before you finish off the command phase, so we have had a question from Carl Notoff. Apologies if I've got that wrong, mate. But he said, "Hey all, I've been following Warhammer forever, been slowly painting and collecting over the years, but never played a game. Would the Academy be a little bit out of my league and above me?"
Right, fantastic question. And I would say it's probably worth waiting on the Academy. So we've got a fantastic course for beginners that have never played a game, and that's called the Start Playing course. And Jake and Steve basically introduce you to the game bit by bit. They'll go through every single phase, and then there'll be a little game you can play to actually practice the stuff you've learned before you move on to some of the harder stuff. So that is the perfect place if you're a complete beginner. And once you've done that, then you can start looking at the Academy, because it sort of like takes you from that level, and then you join the Academy, you join the community, and then you continue your journey from there. But I would say definitely check out the Start Playing course It's hugely rated. Everybody absolutely loves it. So check that out if you're a beginner. Yeah, don't go for the academy just yet.
Nice.
Awesome.
Cool. I just, I could say yes, buy the academy, but if you're not going to get your worth out of it, then I'm not going to sell it to you, if that makes sense. So yeah, go for the start playing. Cards. Let's draw some cards, and then I'll roll the reanimation. So my first card is Secure No Man's Land, which means I need to control 2 objectives in No Man's Land for 5 points, or just the one.
Okay, the one's probably easier.
I'm probably only going to do the one.
The 5 is the 5's
Not
hard.
particularly fast.
No.
Then I've got Area Denial. It's not ideal.
No,
but it doesn't really.
They sort of work if you want to get to
Yeah,
that and then do that.
So maybe I'll save that for later. It is a good card. With this mission, Secret Intel, I could draw another and then discard a card. But these are both decent cards. I feel like I can't score Area Denial this turn. And I'm not sure I'm going to get to score it next turn. I think you might have stuff that's a bit too close.
I've got some semi-fast stuff. Obviously, the Cerberus Raiders, knowing that could go cause a bit of an issue there. But...
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm going to draw another card because turn 1, I might have something else I can complete.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because you haven't had a go in the game yet. So I've got Deploy Teleport Homers. Which is another B in the middle.
Yeah, so you could you've got the option of like double downing, right? So you could get Area Denial, Deploy Teleport Homers, and just go in the middle. Or you could bank Deploy Teleport Homers for next turn. The problem is that I've got tons of units to screen you out.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to keep Area Denial and get rid of Deploy Teleport Homers.
Okay, nice.
Yes, that's my decision there.
KB currently crying because it's his favourite secondary.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't have anything that can really do it at this stage.
Yeah.
So you keep in Secure No Man's Land and Area Denial, yeah?
That's right, yes.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll do my reanimation and my moves, and you can mute me.
Awesome. Cool. All right then, dude. So now that that's all out the way, see if Mike will actually just reanimate everything all back anyway. So
by the looks of it, he's brought back the Scorpex Destroyer.
Yep, exactly. So nice.
So he's absolutely fine there.
Yep. But
this is a nice interaction though between the Admech rule and Necrons, in that Admech do a lot of mortal wounds to you at the start. Well, potentially a lot of mortal wounds, but Necrons are just ignoring it all and reanimating everything. So.
Well, is it nice for the Necrons then? Yeah,
not
nice, the Admech.
No, not for the Admech. It's nice for the Necrons. Like,
right.
It's a nice little way around it.
Yeah, sure.
Saves all your units getting battle shocked, so you can't score anything. So
yeah. Well, technically, so the thing is, right, is the battle shock is, it's not really going to impact too much the first turn, right? Because you're not going to score anything on these objectives.
Secondaries.
So
Secure No Man's Land and Deploy Teleport and what he can't do if he's battle shocked.
True.
And the Admech one specifically is for the whole battle round.
Right, yeah.
So there's no getting around it. You are battle shocked.
Yep.
So
exactly.
This is a nice little way around it.
Yep. Exactly. But guys, I just wanted to say, if you did have any questions, obviously on the academy, then let us know. We can obviously get Mike's input on that when we go back to the table. But it looks like most people are rooting for the Necrons. Maybe that's for maybe that's for the strength of the Necrons.
128 votes and 41% to the Admech.
People are still rooting for you, Jake. Don't worry. True. Everyone loves a good underdog. Yeah. So Jake just said they're rooting for the army, not me. So, yeah. But now, man, it's gonna be interesting. We have had a few questions. So, Matthew Steelyard said, thinking of signing up, free jersey on payment. Yeah. If you bear with me, we'll double check on with Mike.
Double reanimate there, don't I?
Mike, sorry, mate. Quick thing.
Yes, of course.
When people sign up for the academy, do they get a free shirt on the first payment?
Right. So what the academy is, there's sort of one package, which is the course and then access to the community, which I'll go through more detail later. Further down the line, so in a few weeks, there's going to be sort of a bolt-on or
an add-on.
An add-on.
Yeah.
Yes.
So another thing that you could basically bolster onto your package. So let's say you've got your initial package of X amount. then you could bolster on having accessories or one-to-one coaching calls, all these different things. So you can really customize a package. So you feel that, let's say you're somebody that wants to go all in and you want to have a shirt, you want to get some coaching calls under your belt, you're really looking at going to tournaments maybe, and you want all of that advice, then you can customize a package that will suit best for you. But equally, if you just want the course, you can just have the course. Yeah,
absolutely. And the important thing is that if you buy the course now, that doesn't mean you're out of being able to buy a merchandise package. Yeah. The merch and the calls is a separate thing you can buy later. So order the course now so you can get started, and then you can look at the merch and everything else.
The main thing that we want to stress is obviously that where there's limited number of spaces of this item, we don't want you to feel like you're going to miss out. So if you're someone that feels like, oh, but if another package comes out that'd be amazing, then that'd be great. But let's say we sell all of them out by Friday, then you've waited for, we would feel bad for that. So we'd rather bring it on later, and you can go, here's an extra payment if you want that sort of stuff. So the main thing is the main product. You've got to get that. Limited spaces, obviously, and then from then it moves on to having shirts, objective markers, dice, one-to-one coaching calls, all you name it except my face on certain things, and you can get it. So
I'm pretty sure we're almost at 50% sold now, aren't we, Mike?
We're nearly there. Yes, we're nearly there, which is crazy because that's incredibly fast.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a testament to obviously how cool it's going to be. And good. So
exactly. Last question. So how will we rule in the My Will Be Done free strat? Is it allowed to be used to fire a second Overwatch for the channel?
So I believe it is because of...
Yes.
So this is a weird ruling.
This is a weird ruling, but Games Workshop have ruled it at their official events as well, where Overwatch is treated just like another stratagem if you've got an ability to use it for 0 command points.
Well, mainly if the wording of the ability says even if this strategy's already been used.
Yes, this phase,
So it does override the ability that Overwatch is only once per turn. So you can Overwatch twice.
You can Overwatch twice, but you can only Overwatch twice if it's in the same phase.
In the same phase,
Yes, because obviously you need to be able to use a stratagem that's already been used that phase.
Yeah.
So you couldn't use Overwatch in the movement phase, and then later on use your 0 CP to use it again in the charge phase or whatever. So yes, provided it's in the same phase, you could Overwatch more than once.
In this game, I don't think it's going to matter particularly though, because of the Overlord's
My shooting is pretty limited.
Okay, so you may not see it this game, but that is like Thousand Suns can do it with Cabal points, and there's obviously a whole other.
You never know. I might surprise you, Jake.
Wouldn't be the first.
I'm going to Overwatch you with the Nightbringer and his blue steel.
Question, Mike.
Yes.
Couldn't the same unit Overwatch multiple times?
No. You'll see in the 0 command points thing, it says even though this stratagem was used on a different unit, this phase.
Okay.
So the different unit there will sort that out for you. I actually think I'm done moving.
Okay. Do you want to just talk about? It's pretty.
It's pretty.
You didn't do a lot, but do you want to talk about it anyway?
Yeah. So the Technomancer and the 20 Warriors have kind of stepped out to touch that objective and get me a card. I rolled a 1 on the advance, but thankfully the Technomancer flies and has a 10-inch movement. So he's gone and stood on the objective. I don't really want to step out because you have a lot of guns.
No, you don't want to step out.
No, I do not want to step out. So I'm going to wait till my reinforcements arrive before I start engaging with the enemy.
No, it's cool. But the main note is that obviously, you're trying to get points on the board early, right? So.
Exactly. So I will, at the end of my turn, because there's quite literally nothing else that's going to happen.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
I am going to score Secure No Man's Land for a whole 2 victory points.
Have you picked your imperative, by the way?
My imperative?
Oh no, I got to do that.
Oh, have you done?
Yeah, he's
no.
got to do that.
So I need to do. So I'm pretty sure it's done. Oh, it is at the start of the battle round. I would have gone the assault one.
Sure.
Anyway, because you can't shoot me,
makes
and
sense.
It just makes sense for me to be able to shoot you. So
sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That. Cool.
That
would have helped my Overwatch if I wanted to.
Yeah. So end of that turn, I get 2 victory points. I'm not discarding any of my cards. I'll keep Area Denial. And it will go over to your turn.
Yeah, so obviously we've already talked about the imperatives, so I've already done that. Don't have anything else I need to do.
I have 2 command points.
So I've got 2 command points as well. I'll draw my cards live. We'll do it live, eh? So here we go. Right, so storm hostile objective. Perfect. Go get the objective that Michael's on. I can do that.
Can't do that one first turn, Jake.
Oh yes, you have to redraw that if it's drawn turn 1.
And the first card is capture enemy outpost.
One which you are allowed to have first turn.
Which you are allowed to have first turn.
Remember you can draw another one and discard
we'll
one,
draw Secure No Man's Land,
Okay, very nice.
and then I am going to draw another one.
So draw another one first, because you never know, it might be worse.
Deploy Teleport Homers, and,
not worse.
and I'm going to discard Capture Enemy Outpost.
Excellent.
Fantastic. So main thing about my Doctrina, which I should have mentioned at the start of the background, so this is going to allow all my weapons to have the Assault keyword.
Okay.
And in addition to that, while I'm shooting at a unit in your deployment zone, not wholly, just partly,
Just within,
I get
yeah,
an extra
cool.
AP.
Okay. All right.
And so you can mute us and go to the top down, and I'll do it.
Before we move on, Mandy D has been a member for 12 months. She said, "Come on, Mike, don't be passive. Rush those tech thieves with your warriors and crush them. Jake might be handsome, but Mike has that beautiful hair."
The lethal combination. Right. So
Cool.
I was just taken aback by them calling me tech thieves.
Tech thieves.
Thank you, Mandy. You're absolutely right. Get off my lawn.
No.
Get off my lawn.
Awesome. So we'll go to top down then and mute us and,
Awesome.
and discuss war dollies.
Well, we're going to discuss war dollies, apparently, whatever they are.
War dollies.
War dollies.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, I mean, quick turn from Mike. Expected. I mean, not really much he could do anyway.
No.
Obviously, just try and get those secondary points. Moving those Necron warriors out. Only getting the one on Nez. Maybe Jake could squeeze that objective now, but
He should be able to. I believe he's got some of the horses.
the Cerberus Raiders.
That's the ones. Cerberus Raiders.
Cerberus Raiders. Yeah.
So I think they've got the movement, but whether or not Jake
Well, he has
really
assault now.
does.
So don't forget, he could advance and move all these things.
Yeah, and he goes through the middle.
To be fair, it's not.
I like
It's
that.
pretty smart actually, because one thing we are going to be doing a unit spotlight on our members' content for the Necron warriors.
Yeah.
And one thing we have discussed with these guys is about move block.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
and also ignoring them to a point, because if you haven't got the damage to take them out fully, right? There's no point in expending an activation to try and get rid of it.
Yeah.
The most they're going to do is try and get that objective. You can either move block them on the objective,
Mm-hmm.
or even just go off, do something else, which is what Jake's done.
Yeah, I mean they move very slowly, so it's quite easy to just run away from them.
Exactly.
Their guns aren't too powerful, but I think in this matchup, they might hurt a little bit.
Maybe against the weaker targets. Maybe
Yeah.
not against like are they Cataphrons, the tractor guys.
Yeah, Cat from breaches, with arc rifles.
so
I believe
yeah,
he's got them.
I don't think that they're. I don't even, to be honest, I'm not that well accustomed with the Admech to know their damage output, right?
Neither am I. I just know that they've got a lot of guns, and I believe they have quite a bit of anti-infantry.
It's
if I'm
either
not mistaken.
anti-infantry or anti-vehicle.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
one of the others.
It's
yeah.
going to be interesting either way. But guys, let us know in the chat, like, what are you guys up to? You currently working on an army yourself? What you're painting? It'd be nice to know.
Yes, it is Hobby Wednesday.
It is Hobby Wednesday.
Yeah.
That doesn't go though.
It does.
No,
Hobby Wednesday.
It's supposed to be like.
Oh, there's no H anywhere in the week.
No, there's not. So you can't have a hobby in a week.
Oh, work in progress. Wednesday. There we go. Whip Wednesday. That's what. Oh, that's the
Whip
official
Wednesday.
Name.
There we go.
Yeah, that's the official
Work
name.
in progress.
Yeah.
There we go. See,
But
we
Hobby
gotta-
Wednesday sounds better.
No, Whip Wednesday. Whip. I'm gonna just give up with this one, mate. You can't say whip. It's like if you've seen Family Guy and they say cool whip.
Cool whip.
Cool whip. But anyway, guys, back to the game. I've played. We've both played Necrons quite a bit, haven't we?
I've played them once.
Oh,
once
really?
or twice. Yeah.
Oh, our granddad had him.
Yeah, but I only played them once.
Yeah.
Well, one friendly game, and then we played them once in a tournament. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, actually, before we'll carry on later with that discussion, but the table's all ready, so here we go.
Right, everyone. We did some cool plays, I guess, is what we're going to call it, because we've got cool over here. So,
what is Call doing, by the way?
he's going to go, reroll ones to hit aura.
Okay.
It's always going to be reroll ones to hit aura,
Okay.
unless I say otherwise.
Sure.
So
Okay.
if I do forget to say it, it's always reroll ones to hit.
Right, okay.
Because there's no point in having stealth,
Mm-hmm.
because you've not got a
Yeah,
lot of
fair
guns.
enough.
And rerolling leadership is just like going McDonald's for a salad, just not happening.
Okay.
Right, so...
I've done that once.
Did you?
Yeah, I felt embarrassed.
I'm so sorry. Right. So the Cerberus Raiders, they've run up, and like Kobe and George were saying,
Yeah.
the reason I did the advanced roll is because they have assault, it means they're
Yes.
eligible to still do things.
To shoot, yes.
Yeah. So that means they can do my deploy teleport homers.
Very nice.
Which then goes in hand with secure no man's land.
Very nice.
So that's already one objective. So that's going to get me a ton of points.
Yeah.
Cerberus Raiders on the other side. I've got one Toad on the objective, so now I've got
Yeah.
2 no man's land objectives.
Very
And
cool.
then we decided to go for a bit of a triple whammy
Yeah.
because I want to try and deny Mike's primary because I have a feeling where my army's quite slow and a lot of my characters are quite slow, it's going to be really hard for me to sort of get on these points.
Yeah,
And I
sure.
could see the game just going, I can score loads of secondaries, but you're just going to dominate me on primary.
Yeah, potentially.
So what we've done is the Sakaran Ruststalkers got out of the Dune Strider
Yeah.
and got +2 to their advance and charge. Well, +2 to advance at this point because they would have started their move in 6 of the battle line unit.
Mm-hmm.
Got a 5, so they've run 17 inches in total after
Just
all that.
17, cool.
Yeah, onto this objective. And
Yeah.
because I'm in the Doctrina for the assault one,
Yes.
it means I can spend 1 CP in the charge phase so they can now be eligible to charge.
Very, very nice.
And the goal is all their weapons have precision, so they can kill the Technomancer in combat, hopefully, and then do some cool pile-ins to the point where the Necron Warriors then won't be able to pile in onto the objective. Maybe, we'll see. The main goal for me is that just killing the Technomancer so you don't get the extra points on your primary,
Well, Jake,
unless you're getting back up,
I am going to play my trap card,
which is...
which is called Overwatch.
Yeah, I need it. There's no way you could have avoided this, so it's fine.
Due to the precision threat, I'm going to spend a command point to see if I can mitigate the damage coming through.
Damage coming from Admech.
So there are 20 of us with 2 shots each. So that's 40 shots. I'm going to do 20 at a time. Any of my 6s to hit are also lethal. So this is going to be super simple. If I hit,
every
I win.
hit's a wound. Nice one. I haven't got any strats I think I can play. If you just... No, it's not your... No, can't do that. No,
Oh
can't
my
do that.
lord.
Good start.
No,
That's
can't.
5.
Well, yeah,
I'll take that.
hang
I'll
on
take
a
that.
minute.
6 is for days.
Put 5 back in
Oh,
there.
all right, George, come on.
Okay, I made up for it. So that is 6 saves at -1. I think I've got the 2-shot, the Reaper, or have I got the Flare? I can't remember.
I don't really know,
But
but
the Reaper is just better, so...
you take the Reaper because
it's
it's all
that one.
free, right?
Yeah, it's all free. So that is
We
6
can change it turn 2.
saves. Okay, cool, thanks.
So 6 saves at -1.
-1, yes.
So I need 5 pluses.
There you
Thank
go.
I have got little arms, right?
Oh, yes, that's... solid roll.
Okay, so-
It's because you picked them up and the 6s were all on the top. That's...
Oh, you know, that is how maths works.
We
So
teach that to you on the academy.
3 died from that.
That was
Right.
terrible.
So they're going to go. Yep, they know they are terrible. Yeah. So, right, don't remind us. We'll have
those were
Reddit
some-
come at us again.
Those were some lethal hits.
That was right, Michael. You have made 2 puns in a row. I am impressed.
Thank
I
you.
need to sit down. So right. Okay, now that doesn't really work. I've now just got to try and kill the Technomancer.
Yeah.
So there's no shooting.
No.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, there is
got some
shooting because I wasn't going to shoot the Gene Strider
Right,
into
right.
from the risk of you taking them
Yes.
from here and,
yeah.
and basically mucking up my plans.
Yeah.
Instead, I am now going to shoot you. with
Okay,
this Gene Strider.
cool.
For some reason, this little toaster
Yes.
gets loads and loads of shots for some reason.
All right.
So it is a toaster. So it gets 18 shots.
Okay, cool.
It's sustain 2. No, sustain 1, sorry.
I mean, sustain 2 would have been impressive.
Just casual bit of cheating. And then 6.
The bells are ringing for the lost 3 guys there.
I don't know what you're talking about, Michael. Everyone says that you can hear bells on this stream, and I've never heard any bells. So 4s to hit re-rolling 1s because they're near call.
Cool.
But every 6 is an additional hit.
Right.
Okay. So
Okay.
it's surprisingly good. So see what anything you
Sure.
can do, I can do. Not
Yeah,
better,
just
but-
as good.
Yeah. So I've net gained.
Net gain.
Yeah, I've net gained a hit. Toughness of the unit.
4.
Okay, so 4s to wound. There's no AP on this because you're not in your deployment zone.
Okay.
So that is 11 saves.
11 saves. I've got at least 11 that can get cover
And-
from this building.
Yep, because you do,
Do you
get
ignore
cover.
it?
No, I've not got the rule that gives me that.
Okay, because I've got a 4 up save and it's AP 0, I get cover.
Yeah.
So I've got a 3 up here. Fair about half. And I do have my Feel No Pain 5+,
Yes. Yes.
which I fail.
They can die.
So 4 warriors are slain.
Yeah.
And I'll just remove a few
If
from...
you believed everything you
the
saw
back.
on the internet, Necron Warriors don't die.
We've proved you wrong already.
Yeah.
With
and then,
Admech.
and then weirdly, like, you're just going to have to call if this is me being annoying or not. Can that Doom... I don't think he can, because I'm...
Yeah, you can.
I can?
You can.
Okay.
Yep.
This isn't as many shots. This is just 9 shots, so there's no re-rolls here.
Bring it.
So 4s, no re-rolls,
Cool.
and then 4s again. So that is 3 saves, no AP.
Is that all you can muster,
Yes.
Belisarius?
No, it's not him.
One
Don't,
goes through.
don't put the blame on him.
I do lose another.
I've killed 5!
One of those out.
And they're going to come back in like 1 turn for some reason. Awesome. So, charge phase.
Yes.
1 CP, so I can run and charge this unit.
Very cool.
Into the warriors, they are in.
You are in.
So I'm just going to touch.
All right.
Answer. And hopefully we go from there. So, everyone, let's all see if there's any strats Jake can use in the charge phase.
Come on, Technomandy. You can do it.
No. There's no. Well, I can, but it's if you hit me.
Right, okay.
And then for some reason, +1 to wound is 2 CP, which is very
Oh, I did actually forget to shoot the Staff of Light, but it's too late now.
Oh.
Should have remembered that he does actually have a gun.
He does have a gun that I also just found out. So we're going to start with the Transonic Blade and Cord Claw from the Sergeant.
Okay.
This is precision, so it's all just so after I've hit, I can pick if it goes on the character. or not.
Yes.
I'm just going to say it now. It all is.
Okay.
So 4s to hit. That's good. It's what we needed because now this is freeze to wound. No, sorry.
Right.
This is strength 4 -2/1 damage.
Okay.
Anti-infantry 3+.
Yes.
Devastating wounds.
Oh, okay.
So that's 3 mortal wounds on
3
your man.
mortal wounds, because with anti-infantry 3+,
Yes.
every 3+ counts as a critical
Yes.
wound, and therefore a devastating wound.
Yeah.
I do ignore 2 with my Feel No Pain, because the spirit of Mandy is here.
There's no spirits around here, mate. There's going to be a spirit in a second. So,
I'll grant you the wound. That's fine.
that's very honourable of you. Oh, he's only got 3 wounds left.
He's 3 left. He's only got 4, I
Oh,
believe.
okay.
I'll check. I don't think the Scarab gives him any
Okay.
extra.
Don't know if this is...
Just gives him fly.
4 left, yeah.
Okay, so 4s to hit with the other chap.
Okay.
Okay. This is strength 4, not anti-infantry, but does have devastating wounds.
Okay.
So what toughness is he?
Well, you would wound on the bodyguard unit's toughness, because
Oh.
he's attached. Even if it's precision,
Yeah.
you wound on the bodyguard units. So it's toughness 4.
So 4s to wound, 6 is immortals. Okay, so that's 1 wound at -1
Okay.
and 1 mortal wound.
So the wound at -1, it goes through, and then 2 Feel No Pain 5+, they both go through. I have a single wound left. All thanks to that plucky Overwatch. Good job, little warriors.
No, not good job. No, we don't do that here. We don't praise people here, right? So
Well, that went quite well for me.
that was very good.
I'm just going to move a few models here. I
Okay.
think we've probably got 1,
Now-
2, 3,
What strength
4.
is a warrior?
4.
And how many attacks are you going to get?
1 each, because we are mighty.
So, okay, I just want to know when I'm supposed to declare this strat. It says fight phase just after an enemy unit has selected its target. So,
I'm selecting you, Jake,
but do you
as
do
my
that?
target.
Do you do that after piling? So you see how many
yes,
get to fight.
you would have to do
Okay,
after
cool.
piling,
So
yes.
I can see how many get to fight before I play the
Yeah,
strat.
absolutely.
Okay,
So
cool. Right.
I'm going to get 8 by the looks of it.
Okay,
Pretty
so
simple.
do you know what? I'll just spend 1 CP because I only need 1 CP in my turn to do what
Okay.
I want. So you're -1 to wound.
Oh, that's not very nice, is it?
No. So,
So 8 Necron warriors, the mighty. I mean, you did. Yeah, joke's on you.
they're going
Jake.
to live.
Joke's on you. 1 wound
The
thus
strat,
far.
the strat worked, and I fail it.
Okay, it's only 1 damage though.
Oh, thank heavens.
And then Technomandy's going to hit you.
Right. Mandy,
So she hits you once,
Mandy, you said we were friends.
and then it's strength 5, so it would be 3s.
4s
Goes to
wounds,
4s now. That is a wound. It's -2,
Please, 5 up.
and it's 1 damage.
Oh, you killed another one.
Yes.
No. No.
I actually, I have to apologise there because the Necron Warriors are being led. I don't have to apologise. They only hit on 4s normally.
Oh, okay.
Because
cool.
they're led, they hit on 3s.
Okay,
so I've
cool.
rolled correctly.
So yeah, that was right.
That was right.
Amazing.
Excellent.
Would you like to consolidate? Because you can.
I would like to stand on the objective, yes.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
So just basically going to do something like that.
Nice.
There you go, everybody.
Okay. So, plan failed, boys. So, this is. I feel like. Have you ever watched the Penguins of Madagascar?
No.
Like, I'm like the leader, and this is
No.
this is,
Wow.
I'm looking over like boys.
Smile and wave, boys.
Yeah.
Smile and wave.
So this is what we've got ourselves into now.
Yep.
Main thing is you can't shoot me next game,
No.
which is sort of
Yeah.
ideal, right?
Yeah.
But we have to look at the victories we do have.
Indeed.
So I've got quite a few of them. So mainly we've got secure no man's land for 5 points.
Whoa.
And we also have deploy teleport homers for 4 points because they changed it to 3 points, and then because I'm playing tactical,
I think it's
additional.
still 3
It's
even for
3 in the middle,
tactical.
but 4 in your in the deployment. It used to be 2.
the
if you
plus
did it in the
1.
middle.
I believe is only for deployment zone scoring it.
So
As
on the
per-
new card.
On the new.
Okay,
card,
that's fine.
yes.
So either way, it's 8.
So yes, 8 points.
8 points either
8
way.
points. Excellent. Excellent.
Don't have any cards to discard, so I don't need to gain any CP that way. And then that is simply that. So
No, it isn't.
Oh.
For I activate another trap card.
For God's sake.
My Ophidians
Oh, yes, I
are going
forgot
to
about
jump into the warp. Well, not the warp. Jump into their tomb world and come back in
Okay,
my next
their
turn.
big caravan.
Yes.
So amazing.
There we go.
And because you do that with the Scorpex unit, right? Do you want to do
I
that?
could, yeah, with the Veil of Darkness. I think maybe I will. Sure, why not?
Yeah?
Let's go for
Let's
it.
go for
Yeah,
it.
we're going to activate the Veil of Darkness, the
Yeah.
enhancement on the Scorpec Destroyer Lord. I do have a Lich Guard sounding on the objective, thankfully.
Just make sure it's actually related to fire.
We will, yeah, okay.
Nice
Okay.
one.
Cool.
So they're gonna leave the table.
They're going to leave the table and come back on.
Yeah,
And then so are the Ophidians.
yeah.
And then there's a Monolith in Deep Strike and also
Some triacs.
some Triac Praetorians.
Nice.
Yes.
Awesome. So with that in mind, then I think it's your turn, Michael. If you're not going to
Yeah.
spring any more traps on me.
I have no more trap cards.
Good.
Mike, it's not Yu-Gi-Oh.
They're all spells now.
You've activated my trap card. Tell me what Pot of Greed does now. So you're going to get to draw some cards,
Yes, let me draw some cards.
and I'm going to get a command point.
You are, so will I. So we're both up to 2?
Primary wise, you're holding your backfield,
Yes.
and you're holding one of the No Man's Land ones
With a
with
character.
a character. So
Yes.
that's 9.
That's 9, yes.
Nine?
Nine
Nice.
victory points for that. My card, I have drawn Capture Enemy
Oh,
Outpost.
it happens to the best of us. It
I
happens
don't think I can fit the Monolith there.
No. To put it in perspective, enemy outpost currently is being controlled by Sourcespin City.
If you don't know what the card means, I basically have to take control of the objective in Jake's territory,
Not happening.
which is not happening
Polite ways, not happening.
on any Tomb World whatsoever. So I'm going to draw another card,
Yeah.
which is behind enemy lines,
Which is a lot easier.
a fair bit more doable, and then I'll discard Capture Enemy Outpost.
So
So
you've
I've
got
got
some area denial.
area denial behind enemy lines.
Fantastic. I'll roll off cameras to do the mortal wounds because
Yep.
it's on turn 2. So if you want to go to the top down, we'll do that, and then Michael can also do his movement phase.
Awesome. All right then, dude. So we're back. We're back, and Jake's plan didn't go to plan.
Nope, he failed his mission successfully.
Successfully.
Yeah, he
In the
failed.
eyes of a Necron.
He failed the mission successfully.
Well done. Well done. I like it. But no, Overwatch, yeah, he just got really unlucky there, I think.
Oh, extremely unlucky.
Yeah.
With 2 wounds each and 6
Just
saves
one
and
more
fails
of
them all.
Well, if he had one more of them, he could have got rid of that
Yeah,
guy,
It-
whatever
it-
he is, Technomancer.
Technomandy.
Technomandi, exactly.
Yeah.
He could have gotten rid of the model, and I think that would have been a big thing. Obviously, he's now tied him up, but he's not taking the objective off him, which is probably the big thing here. But yeah, it's yes, Voiki, don't worry. I am going to update the CP now for you. So should be. Oh, almost put him as 21. There we go. So that should be the correct.
Mike
CP?
should be on 2 CP and...
No, he spent 1 to get rid of the card, mate.
No, that's the mission.
Oh, is that a mission, Mike?
Yeah, that's the mission.
Oh, that's the mission one.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, so Mike's on 2 CP and Jake's on 1.
Right. Okay. My bad, guys. I'm just trying to help Jake here. We got you, bro. All right then. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. There's a lot coming down from the Necrons. We have the monolith, most importantly, and then now we
Yeah.
have a bunch of destroyers that have just been taken off, and some Ophidian destroyers for some mission play.
Yeah, that's a lot more wounds available there.
Yeah, definitely.
With the Scorpex destroyers, they use their plasma sight and they all gain devastating wounds.
Yeah.
You know, they could realistically take out this entire backfield with the amount of attacks that they have.
Exactly. I mean, the monolith is no joke in terms of its attacking power.
And its ability to just teleport units anywhere on the battlefield.
Yeah,
you know, it's
insane, right? It is insane.
It's crazy.
It's gonna be tough, but we'll have to see if. With these Honor Dragoon Callers, they've got some high damage weapons, right?
Honor Dragoon Callers, yeah, they've got quite high power, but whether or not they
monolith high power.
No, nothing's high monolith high power other than
Apart
a Town Supremacy.
I was going to say, I was just about to
or,
say the
or
Town
Baneblade, you know, something like.
Or Dante.
Right, let's not get too full of ourselves.
Dante has lethal hits. He kills a monolith every time.
Yeah. Dante's also golden and not very pretty.
There we go, guys. just thought we'd bless
It all
you.
just went silent. I was so confused what was happening then. Just Jake's kissing it.
We have a lowly tech priest on camera right now.
So me and Michael were just having a quick chat, as buddies do, and we determined that my turn basically meant got 8 points. Michael lost no models, and I lost 4 models.
So I reanimated, and Necron Warriors reanimate D3+3 if they're controlling an objective.
Yes.
So I rolled a 4, which meant I got 2 plus 3 back, so 5 back.
Because any ability your unit has, you give to the model, unless it's a universal rule.
Exactly.
So
the Technomancer can heal a Necron model for D3, which he did to himself.
Yeah.
And then I had a wound left on him, or her, since it's Technomandy. I had a wound left on her, and the reanimation was 5, then plus another D3 for the reanimator being within 12 inches. Which I think I rolled it didn't really matter at that stage. But I healed back Technomandy and I brought back
He's
all
got
5
all the warriors
destroyed
back.
warriors. So yeah, unfortunately,
He's got all the warriors back.
they're just back.
They're back.
It was a valiant attempt. I think if the Overwatch hadn't worked,
I think if I had another dude in the combat, maybe a slightly different story.
Yeah, agreed.
We could try it again.
Yeah.
Because we have 5 more in here. Like the sequel. This was Terminator 1. This is Judgment Day. Is that second? Is that the second film?
I don't know, mate. I don't even think I've watched Terminator.
I'm not that cultured, unfortunately, Jake.
Yeah.
You've never watched Terminator?
No.
I can't believe that. How have you not watched Terminator?
You've never watched Terminator?
No, I never watched Terminator.
It doesn't look interesting.
No, I'm with you on that.
Sarah Connor, John Connor, every Connor. He was bad, then he was good, and then he was not Arnie, and then he was someone else, and then he was naked, and then there was a 5th one.
Now you've got me, Jake.
Terminator. Chat, everyone right now, put in the chat your favourite Terminator film. It can't be the 3rd one because it doesn't exist.
Mandy said Judgment Day is Terminator 2.
See, that's a true Terminator fan. Had to double check the film name. Speaking of Terminator.
Is that what Terminator is?
No, that's a caravan.
Oh, that's a caravan.
Yeah, this is the Necron. This is the Necron equivalent of a caravan. Actually, no, a Ghost Ark's probably the Necron equivalent of a caravan.
Yeah, I suspect so. Yeah.
What's this then?
This is a monolith, mate.
Get him away.
Have you ever seen Necrons?
Come on.
Never seen Necrons.
You can't park there.
Oh, sorry.
You can't park there. No, Mike, you haven't tabled me yet. Come on, be generous. You can't park there.
Right. The monolith has arrived. Yeah, it's really annoying because I can teleport a unit to the monolith, so I could get them out of combat without counting as falling back.
So you can still shoot and
But
charge.
I wouldn't hold the objective.
No, because you would not be there anymore.
Because I wouldn't. Yes, exactly.
That's like. Dun, 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 dun. If you're not an objective, you don't hold it.
I almost forgot these guys obviously.
Sorry, we've got
come back. Yeah.
I've got some Overwatch I could do. I will just be transparent. Not going to Overwatch here, obviously.
Okay.
Not going to Overwatch there. We're going to save it to see.
Okay.
To see.
Don't really know what to do with these guys. I've got behind enemy lines and area denial, so I do need multiple charges into the middle. So that's what I'm going to do. Just give myself some options.
Okay.
Give myself some options. So we're going to start a little bit further away than that. Would you like to Overwatch me?
I'm not actually in range with the good units, so no.
Just as planned.
Just as planned. But, Michael.
Yes.
La,
Jake.
la, 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 la. Now,
Son of Jake.
Mike, did you really just take...
son of...
you took the score pecs off and put them right next to where they were?
Now, I've got a
Right,
rule.
they got a little bit further forward, all right?
So,
It was in case I drew a different card, okay?
I can move now.
Oh, is it within like 12?
No, it's within 9.
Oh,
so,
the Lich Guard. So you
yeah,
could move...
I could
Okay, so you could
move-
move
I
reacting
could-
to the Lich Guard.
Yeah. So,
Would you like to do that? Because it means I could deep strike a little closer or
right,
change
or
my deep strike.
further away.
Or further away, of course, yes.
Um,
Because you could stop me getting on there potentially.
yeah, we'll do it.
Okay.
If that's okay.
So I'll remove
I didn't
these.
realise. I thought it was done at the end of the movement phase. That's my
okay.
fault. So just put take him off for a bit, and maybe the monolith.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what? No, you keep the monolith there. Because I forgot. I'll just move. I'm just going to move him this way, try and stop the score back.
Okay, we'll move them wherever you like,
Yeah.
and I'll reevaluate
Okay,
the
let's just roll
situation.
it. It's a 3. So
Cool. Okay.
all right. So all I'll do, it will make.
Yeah.
I'll just actually no. I'm going away.
You're going away. Fair enough.
Right.
I don't
And
blame
the
you.
reason is just so then it's a hard. It's not going to be a harder. It doesn't matter. More, I've got a reasoning for it.
Okay.
And I'm very tired. I can't explain it right now. Main thing is that if you shot me off of it,
Yes.
you then can charge it.
Yeah, of
I can
course.
make the charge harder equally and
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah.
I know what I mean.
Eh,
I'm having to add extra brain power into this because also I haven't played Admech since we played the stream weekend.
yes. Yes, I remember that. I
You-
wasn't there,
you weren't
but
there.
I remember working extremely hard to make it happen.
Yeah, there was actually a funny tippet where I didn't know that you did the voiceovers, and I thought Chris just called me Michael. And so I was like, oh no, well the mission is, and I started explaining it, they're like, there's a video. And I was like, what?
I don't even think that was captured on the footage because
No,
the
it
thing
wasn't,
was
because
going
it was
on.
because actually the video was
Yeah,
going on.
exactly.
Yeah. What is the chat doing? Are they enjoying the game?
We're actually everyone's discussing about the greatest action movies.
Good,
Mm.
as it should be.
yeah.
Right? What
So-
have
I
we
mean,
got?
you should be discussing when you're going to join the academy, to be honest.
But that is an action movie in itself.
That is an action movie.
16 chapters.
You are the star of that action
over
movie.
16 weeks, and it's cheaper than any cinema ticket you ever buy.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I'd take a loan out to go watch Oppenheimer. So,
Well, people are saying Predator, Commando,
Predator is a good choice.
Missing in Action, Rambo,
currently, wow, these guys.
Pacific Rim,
Pacific Rim is basically Tau versus
every Terminator possible.
Tau. No, Tau. Terminator is just. I don't like the third one, but because they didn't exist. But,
Terminator 4. So this is the ones that people are saying. So most people are saying Terminator 2.
Terminator 4 is their favourite action movie of all time.
No, in terms out of the Terminators.
Oh right, okay.
Right. So Terminator 2
Terminator tier
seems-
list.
Yeah, this is the tier list so far. We've got Terminator 2 at the top.
Yeah.
This is the most like,
It's the best one, yeah.
and then it looks like Terminator 1 or 4 is vying for 2 and 3. Okay.
Yeah. Because there's only 4 anyway. Because there's
Yeah, but
for some reason
no one said Terminator 3,
Yeah.
so there must not be a third Terminator.
there isn't. It is dreadful.
I may have watched that one at the cinema actually a very long
I'm
time
so
ago.
sorry. You had to pay even more money
Well,
to go
yeah,
see. Not
you
only
know.
did you take a loan out, you also went to go see a bad film. Nice one. So, Michael,
I'm done.
You brought in
I've
all your
moved.
models.
Yeah, everything. I've just brought everything on
Okay.
because I want to play with it and roll dice and do stuff.
Yeah.
In addition to that, because you've moved further away, Triumph Praetorians get a reroll on their charge innately.
Yeah. So.
So I just want to try and make sure I can get to you.
Yeah.
So they've come down. The Scorpex are 9 inches away. The monolith is 9 inches away, and I tell you now, I will send that monolith at you. Okay.
Has like grass in it.
There's grass on it. Yes, yeah. So we've got some terrain that's got like the static grass that used to be very popular.
Yeah.
It gets everywhere. Literally gets everywhere.
They won't. I've saved it.
Okay, so shooting phase. I don't think I have any data card abilities that happen in the movement phase. I'm not going to teleport anyone to this. I'm pretty sure it's shooting phase.
Has a name.
Going to go for
Caravan.
shooting phase. Yes, cool. Okay, the Ophidian's dropped behind enemy lines just to get me some points.
Lad. Yeah.
So, excuse me. I'm going to shoot the monolith at you.
What a Chad. And
Yep.
who are you going to shoot it?
I'm going to
Who's
decide after I've rolled its shots.
Can you do that?
No, you absolutely cannot do
right. was going to say.
You can if it's bubble
You
chuckers.
can if.
Can you
yeah.
actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually. Yeah.
Because bubble chuckers, you roll. They have 3 profiles, and you roll to see what bubbles are going to be coming out of the gun, and then you go. Right, I've got this one. This is an anti-infantry one. It's going over here.
That sounds a bit too tactical for.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
very
it is
tactical.
powered by.
Fire everything!
It's powered by Grots, Jake, so it's all right.
All right, Jake, you ready?
No.
To witness the power of my fully operational monolith.
Right, no.
Is that a Star Wars reference?
It was a Star Wars. How did you not know that reference?
So,
He knows Terminator,
I
but
could be
not Star
really,
Wars.
really controversial right now.
Jake.
There's only one good Star Wars film, right?
It's Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But I hate
At least we
every
agree on that.
single other Star Wars film, especially Empire Strikes Back.
I think the originals lack a bit.
Phantom Menace
When
is the
looking
best.
back on them, they lack a bit, but
Yeah.
at the time, I bet they were amazing.
Okay, we're getting sidetracked here. I actually watched them again recently,
Yeah.
and I was actually blown away by how good they were,
For
obviously
the
for their time.
Oh yeah,
Um,
like the Lord of the
yeah.
Rings. The Lord of the Rings was amazing for its time.
It still is.
Are you suggesting it's not amazing now?
No, of course it's still amazing now. But like, if you think about it, like,
Mike is triggered.
Let's move on. Let's move on. So I've hit you 4 times with the Death Ray. This is
not
just
just
shooting
'cause of my
everything at the
the Dune
the
Strider.
Dune Strider
Yeah. With the Ruststalkers in.
with the Ruststalkers in. Yes. I've got sustained hits D3,
Okay.
and
So
I rolled
you-
a 6 there.
Yeah.
So that's actually 6 hits with my Death Ray, which is strength 12. 12, okay. It's not devastating wounds, thankfully.
For who? I guess.
That's
But
5
you rolled
wounds.
4 sixes, yeah.
AP 4.
Oh, okay. So no save. No
I
save.
think you'll have cover. I think you've got at
how?
least a few.
I am honoured,
Bits.
sir. 6 up. Oh, okay.
Okay, I've changed my mind.
So 3.
It's D6 plus 1 damage.
Oh. Oh. No, it's dead.
Yes.
Does it deadly demise? No, thank God.
Okay.
Sort of 6 then.
Yeah, I did as well.
So,
And
just like Alderaan, you can throw it in the bin.
and
Jake's
then-
not going to get the reference, Mike.
No, I've watched them all. I know where all these made-up places are.
They're not made up, Jake. They're real.
It's like Cadia.
It's like Cadia.
It's like Cadia.
Alderaan's just Cadia, but you know,
It actually is.
don't have as many people complaining about it. So, right, okay.
That's that done. There's no pistols or anything there. So over here, I'm just
you-
going to shoot.
Jake, did you roll for the guys inside?
I did,
He
and
did,
I didn't
yeah,
roll a
he
single
did.
one.
Are they out?
They are out.
Yes.
They're not out, but they are just out.
They're out
It is
on a
Wednesday.
night out.
It's a
not
Wednesday.
out on
Wednesday.
I'm going to fire some Triarch Praetorians at this. Dune
Oh, hang
Rider.
on. You can't shoot these. Hang on, sorry. Do you mind if I just put them there?
You may.
I put them away because I thought you could shoot me. We were
Yes,
talking
you
about
may,
grenades,
yes,
but
there-
yeah, so
there-
they're just
there
going to
is-
sit actually
yeah.
where in front of the tank. Where the
Fair
tank
enough. Fair enough. So Triarch Praetorians are going to shoot their Rods of Covenant
is. Okay.
of the Lost
Into-
Ark
Into.
at this Dune Rider.
Okay, so yeah, go for it.
This is going to be 3s. And then it's strength 5,
Okay, I'm toughness more than that, so 5s, please. It's
Cool.
toughness 9,
9s. So that is 1 wound at -2.
so 5 up. I fail it.
2 damage.
Wowzers.
Take that.
It's down to they have 11 wounds. Weirdly.
Okay. Yep, that
Why is
a bit
this
weird.
thing so tanky but doesn't have a fire? It's like the most. It doesn't have a firing deck. Anyway, it's open topped, but it's really tanky when it shouldn't be.
That's what we like, Jake.
Right, it's time for the Scorpec Lord, who is going to annihilate you with his Annihilator.
He's got a gun.
He does have a gun, my friend.
Okay. Master
And,
hand.
Is the Master Hand.
Oh no, he does have a gun.
Does actually wound you.
Oh, fair play.
It's AP 1 and 1 damage. I'm not sure why I bothered shooting that, but there you go.
Gotta get the runtime.
He's
up.
got the gun. And then the Nightbringer will blue steel you.
Okay.
Do us your best, Blue Steel. Oh.
No, Magnum.
See, I'm gunning for your most handsome man in 40k spot, so
Well,
Yeah.
actually,
that was a good
All right,
practice.
you'll be here in a little while. So-
I'm actually second, aren't I, Jake? According to the member stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Steve and Jordan have to have a fight.
And Steve
decided.
and Steve basically just didn't reply to it. So I have assumed.
And then he was like, I was busy. I do not accept defeat publicly.
Exactly.
So-
So I am
so
now
we-
second.
So he did. So
So that was a very powerful blue steel, and it's gone straight into these raiders.
okay.
For
The one more to win.
one shot,
Your steel is lacking.
because it's D3 shots. Does hit on 2s unless you're -1 to hit or anything.
No.
And then it's
Should be
strength 12. So it does wound on 2s, I assume. It's AP 2, but you do have cover.
I do. I have a 5-up save.
There you go. Well, you couldn't resist it. It's D6 plus 3 damage.
So one's dead.
That is 8 damage.
Oh, no.
So
No. You can't charge me or anything onto hit,
I
right?
cannot, no.
So I'll just kill that one, so I then at least hold the middle.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes absolute sense. I'm out of shooting. I do have one bit of shooting left, which is worth doing.
You lied.
This is the Chronomancer.
Chrono.
So, Chronomandy.
The Google Chronomancer.
Aeon Stave is D6 shots.
And who's he shooting?
I'm
Or she
18
shooting,
inch
sorry.
range. So I think I'm just going to play it safe and shoot these.
Yeah.
Because they're the only ones I can really...
You're going to need a 9 no
See?
matter what. So.
Yeah, I do hit on 3s because I'm being led, or I'm in a unit being led. And then it's strength 5, 2 wounds at AP 1.
So 5 up, both fine.
Cool, excellent. However, after this model's unit's shot, if it's not in engagement range, I can move up to 5 inches as if it was my movement phase. So
Can
because
you
you're so
charge?
far away, I'm not going to be able to charge you. So what I am going to do is sort of shimmy 5 inches this way.
Do the truffle shuffle.
So I'll sort that out later. And I'll do some charges. Because that's what we really want to see.
No.
Right? Right?
No.
Right?
No.
The Praetorians are going in.
Left.
The Praetorians are going in. That is an 8. They have an innate reroll.
Oh.
That is a 9.
Jake, you brought down yourself,
It's all
dude.
coming up, it's all coming up Millhouse, boys. It's all coming up Millhouse.
Right,
Witness
there we
the power of my Triarch Praetorian.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh, one fell over on the way in.
Mike, you've been given a 4 out of 10 on your blue steel from Mandy. You didn't.
4 out of 10.
You didn't do the lips.
Oh, I'll practice for next time. The Scorpex will attempt to charge.
Oh man, brother.
Look, man.
Words you can't say on the stream. I'm so right.
Here they
Because
are.
the thing is, I don't care about him charging because it's not about the charge. It's about now. There's about 1 million bodies on here. There is 1 million here, right?
There is
A cool
not quite 1 million. Couple,
Just
couple under?
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
just a bit
only
under.
a bit though.
Only
Just a bit.
999,000.
Are they
999.
infantry?
They are vehicle. No, they're infantry. They're
Mr.
infantry.
Potato Head gets to show the world what he's made of. So,
I can't wait for that actually.
yeah.
Then the other guys, the Ophidian destroyers,
Yeah.
will charge the people in the building. I think
The Vanguard.
the Vanguard.
Yeah,
yes,
that's cool. The Vanguard.
did not.
No. No
CB.
CB reroll?
I'm not
CB.
using any rerolls.
Oh.
I've had my charges. I'll take
You've
what
had
I've
your
got.
chips. Right.
I've had my chips.
Now, Michael,
Yes.
look. We don't need a script today. What's going to happen here?
Can I roll the Praetorians, please?
Yeah, go on then.
Because I painted them last night.
Okay,
I
I'll
feel
let
like they're
you
not
roll
long
them
for the
before you
world.
got to take them off, yeah.
Okay, cool, brilliant, brilliant. So they're 3 attacks each
Okay.
with their rods of covenant.
They're retrieving Octarius
The Lost
data
Ark.
off the thing.
They do only hit on 3s.
Do they not hit on extras because you... Oh no, he's not near.
So
is
they're
he?
not being led and the other guy's not nearby.
When they say being led, it's like, come on now.
Come on.
And then toughness 4.
Yes, they are.
So this will be 3s to wounds. There you go. This is all AP 2 and 2 damage.
Any dev wounds?
There's no devastating wounds here, nothing
And
fancy.
they're all dead.
Praetorians killed something!
I was going to do... Good job, mate. He's 12.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And then I'll consolidate towards the close objective marker because I can't get
So
close
you're
to
just
you.
going to all...
And I
Crump.
won't even bother moving the
Crump,
Scorpex
homie,
because
crump.
they can't really do anything there. You do get to precision me with your boy, and you could actually kill me.
I could if I roll really well.
If you
So
roll
here we go,
really well.
everyone. 4s. Nope. Not happening. 3 up. Does a mortal wound to...
1 more wounds.
do you know what? I'll just take... Because So when do you allocate who I put the precision on?
After you successfully wounded.
Okay, so I'll put it on a warrior because
Okay.
I'm not going to kill him, am I?
What's the AP?
Oh, no, sorry, I will put it on him. I will put it, sorry.
You will put it
It's
on him.
AP 1.
Okay. Oh, it's a
No,
mortal wound.
it's a
It was
death
a mortal
wound
wound.
anyway.
So
Sorry,
it goes
it's
through
just
anyway.
because I've got these ones as well. So the
Right,
next go
that
they
does
can
make a lot of
charge
sense.
him,
So
yeah.
she's got 3 left.
Yeah.
Technomancy.
And
She will hit you
it's very good.
twice, I think.
Once, I think. I think she only hits on 4s normally.
Oh, okay.
All
Cool.
right.
So it's just 1 wound.
Okay.
It's only
how-
1 damage. Mine is 2. I think the other guys probably have it anyway. Yeah. Cool. Sorry, I should have done that
These are my favourite models.
separately. And then there's, I'll roll like 12. It's probably realistic. I think 12 is realistic.
Yeah.
Because he's got quite a big base, hasn't he? So
Yeah, he's a big boy.
I'll do 12. And these do hit on 3s.
They do.
That was terrible, but that's okay.
That's what we're here for.
That was much better. So 4 wounds, no AP.
I'm alive.
You are alive. You got 4 up safe, didn't you? Yeah. Perfect. Now I can't be shot.
Wowzers, everyone. I can say. Yeah, so now you can't Overwatch. That's quite good. Is that everything?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've quite literally done everything.
That's amazing.
I'll shuffle them in your turn a bit forward with them.
Yeah, that's cool.
Consolidate,
So you're going to get...
I will score area denial
Yes.
for 5 victory points.
Yep.
And behind enemy lines for 3 victory points.
Good job, Michael.
Thank you, Jake.
That's
It's
all right.
nice to have some support from the handsomest man in 40k.
You know, we all need it and love it and appreciate it. Right, Michael.
Right.
So, start the command phase.
Yes.
Got to take battle shocks. So this Skitari Ruststalker, it fails it.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna change that.
Sure.
Okay. Obviously, I would have had to declare my doctriners again. Like I said, I'm only going to tell you if I'm changing.
Okay, so it's the assault.
So it's still the assault one,
Right.
and I'm still also going to be
Rerolling
reroll
ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Very
If
good.
at the start of the command phase, if the start of the battle round, I'll tell you if I'm going to swap.
Okay.
So first thing, are you on 3 CP right now, Mike?
I will be, yes.
Yeah, and you're on 2 CP.
I'm on
right
2 now.
Cool.
And now I've got to do our primary.
Primary.
I do hold 2 objectives,
Yep.
but with none with characters, so I'm going to get 6 points.
Is your home one not got Belisarius on? Does that
Doesn't
give you
it?
the
Oh,
extra?
it's only the no man's land
Only
ones
the
that
no
can
man's
score
land.
the extra points with characters.
Yeah.
So
That'd
that's
be
6
sick.
points for.
And then cards wise, so overwhelming force, definitely keep that.
Yep.
Right,
Kill
'cause-
people on objectives.
Yeah, all the people. Assassination.
Kill a character.
Yeah, I'm not going to draw another one because I do think I could get it,
Okay.
just because of the precision here.
Yes.
Now, sorry, other thing with precision, because I barely use this rule.
Yeah.
Do I have to be in base to base or anything?
No, so the only requirement is that I'm visible to you.
If you
So
are.
even if you're fighting the guys at the very far end of the unit,
Yeah. I
provided
see.
you can see me, you can throw your weapons at me.
Perfect. So that's all I want to. So that's
Right.
cool. So I'll keep them.
Yeah.
For them. Awesome. So if you want to go to the top down, mute us, and we will keep going.
All right then, cool. All right then, dude. We're back. We're
Yep.
back, guys. So we actually have 230 people with us at the moment, but only 65 likes. So
Oh.
come on, guys, let's pump these numbers up. Pump these up. But no, that's. I think Jake has drawn 2 really good cards here. I think.
Brilliant cards, if I'm honest.
Yep. I think realistically, killing the Technomancers very lightly,
Yeah, now that he's got the Ruststalkers that are going to be able to go in there and
especially
charge.
with no Overwatch.
Yeah, no Overwatch unless the Monolith takes a brave amount of shots.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
I don't think
exactly.
Mike's going to do that. It's a bit.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit tough if he does that, right?
Yeah, it's a bit overboard if he does that. So
Yeah, but in terms of everything else, I mean, Jake has taken quite a few losses so far, but he's still got his big stuff to play with, right?
yeah, he's still got his Doom Crawlers, his chickens. I don't know the actual name of them. I just know Ruststalker chickens.
Ruststalkers. Actually, to be fair, Mike, you can confirm this.
Yes.
So if Jake does kill your character on the objective,
Yeah.
he will also get overwhelming force.
Yes.
Yes.
Because the model is on the
So-
objective. Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah.
killing it all.
There you go, mate.
So while Jake is doing all of his movement, I said I'd talk about the live communities available as part of the academy.
Sorry, real quick. Do you want Overwatch?
No.
Okay.
You do whatever you want, my friend. So when you join the academy, there is a Discord which you are able to join because you've purchased the package, and there is only one package. And in the Discord is obviously a whole bunch of channels where you can interact with other like-minded students and veterans and coaches. So, you know, if you've got questions about lists, you want to talk about how your recent games went, then that's going to be a fantastic place for it. But in addition to that, we have what we call live lessons, which is where you have a coach that is live in front of you, and you can ask them questions in what we call Quiz the Coach. So any questions you have during the course, you can pose them to your coach. We have one for the UK time zone and one for the US time zone. We also have hobby hangouts, so these are dedicated evenings where we just chill, paint some models, put stuff together, and just generally chat. We also, though, have a stats hammer lesson that we're going to be delivering, and it's looking like a Saturday that's going to be on. We've also got a meta busting review. That's a live lesson that we'll be delivering. We've got Know Your Enemy, or Enemy Sighted, I think it's called, where we're going to present a list to you, and we're going to go through what that list does and how it functions so that you're up to date with what enemy armies do. In addition to that, we have a list analysis, which is where you guys will be able to submit your army lists into a channel, and then us coaches will pick a number of those lists and then review them live with, of course, interaction from yourself and the rest of the students. So these are all obviously fantastic live lessons that you can take part of. The time zones, there's basically it's a split sort of half and half. So you've got US time zones and UK time zones, and in the UK it's usually around 4:30 p.m. BST, but it can be in the evenings about 7 p.m. BST. In addition, if you like Tabletop Simulator, we also have Tabletop Simulator gaming nights. So you kind of go to a local club, which is your VT server, and play games with other people. And we've got the fantastic Ian, who's been running all the TTS stuff, runs in-house RTTs as well, which are better funded, prize support, than most tournaments you'll ever go to. So yes, now that I've done my spiel, yes, check that out. It's probably the most valuable part of the Academy, I would say, because the bonds that you make and that I've made personally have been incredible.
Look, there's so many people around, the world that maybe don't have access to going to a local hobby store as well, having a community, or equally just finding those like-minded individuals. So not only are you going to have your knowledge, you're also going to meet lots of people that you may even consider friends for life. I know I've met so many people through Vanguard Tactics as a whole. I've been so lucky to meet so many students that we've had previously, and some of them now have their own teams of friends for life. Some of them, they talk all the time as well. So that for me is so lovely to see, and is just an amazing part of, and another reason why the community is so great. Let's talk about, now we've talked about all the good things. We're going to talk about all the bad things.
Okay.
Like Terminator 3. So, right, we'll go down the line. So we'll start over here, the easy one.
Sure.
Stalker's just moved.
Yep.
Nothing more.
Yep.
Right. Then, now, you may have all thought to yourselves, why did he stay in the doctrine? Did he forget? No, I didn't. I actually can play 40k, due to contrary belief and what Andy Downs says. So, name-dropping people on the camera. So the reason I did it is because I wanted to advance these guys and still be able to shoot.
Okay.
Because I couldn't actually have the movement to get them all out of the building.
Right, because they're quite slow.
They're also quite big as well,
Yes.
right? And I also want to make sure they're then also all within 18 inches for their rapid fire.
That's not very nice.
No, it is. And then the Tech Priest Dominus here. The Vanguard have moved behind the unit because while within 6 inches, they can reroll all their hits.
Of a battle line unit?
Yes.
Right,
So that's why the Vanguard have then just moved up to make sure they're in range.
Okay.
We've got the Iron Strider Ballistari have moved up just for some firing support.
Nice.
Potato Head and friends have got out of their tank and are ready to cause havoc.
Yeah, okay.
People, brace yourselves. Onager's moved up just to get line of sight here, but equally down there as well, just in case this Onager can't do it. And that is it. And obviously, Calder's just stayed where he is in the middle of everything to make it all tick.
All right.
Let's do it. So
I'm not overwatching.
No, that was why I kept asking.
I'll keep my face down trap card in its place.
Right, so let's start out with something that's not going to cause me brain ache. So we're going to start with the Cataphrons, because this is the obvious target. I'm still really unsure where to shoot the rest of it. So they're going to shoot everything at the monolith.
Fine.
Okay.
You do that, my friend.
Okay.
I should warn you, I am toughness 14.
I have anti-vehicle 4+. So one person, 2 persons, 3 people.
4 shots each, eh?
So they're 2 shots base, and because I'm in rapid fire, it's 4 shots.
Oh.
Because that is how maths works.
Unlucky Mike.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So these are hitting on 4s.
Right.
They're re-rolling everything, and every 6 is an additional hit.
Lovely.
This is a 300-point unit. So,
I mean, good.
Of awesome. So we'll take out all the hits, and then we'll just re-roll everything that's not a hit. Because that is, again, how maths work.
That is definitely how you should probably do this rule.
Unless you hit on 2s and just re-roll everything. Even better.
Okay.
Spicy.
Some 6s in there.
So I essentially dropped 1 hit.
Yep, so we get 5 sustained. Very nice.
And then anti-vehicle 4+.
Okay. I mean, it's not devastating wounds, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, I just was like...
Whew, okay. Okay.
So that is 10
10.
You will be in your... No, he's just out his deployment zone?
I believe I am.
In or out?
Out.
Shake
Because
it
it's
all about.
halfway on there. So
You
we
are just out. So
Yes.
this is an extra AP. So this is AP2.
AP2.
Flat 3 damage each.
Very nice.
Nope.
So I will have cover because there is a corner of the monolith that
Yeah,
is obscured.
I don't ignore cover, so we're all good there.
And it was 10 wounds. wasn't
10,
it?
yeah.
10 wounds. Okay, I'm going to roll damage 3.
We have to roll 10.
Damage 3.
Yeah, so, you're not getting a choice. I'll just roll 1.
I'll roll 5 first.
Okay.
So 2 have gone through.
So 6 damage.
Lovely. So that's 6 damage, and then I'll roll 3 more.
So that's 9 damage.
Yeah, well, it's AP2. I think I've got a 2-up save, you know.
Oh my god, please.
Yeah, the monolith
I
has
do have a 2-up save,
Why?
yeah.
Why?
So 3 ups because I've got cover.
Yeah, so he's all good there.
And then the last couple, another one goes through.
So 9 damage.
9 damage. How incredibly rude.
So how many wounds is left on?
11.
Right. Okay.
9 down. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Time to go consult the pool.
Okay. Good work, monolith.
No.
So what else can see the monolith?
Just really the Iron Striders.
Everything,
to
right?
be honest, yeah.
Like-
Well, it's just these 3.
The lasers can see too, though. Right.
These Oh no, yeah,
yeah. You'll be able to. I'll get cover.
But I'm not going to
it's-
get the good profile into.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, right. Because I'm just debating because I can use the reanimate after you've shot me.
yes.
I'm pretty sure on a monolith, and it would heal me essentially.
D3 plus 1.
D3 at the moment because I'm not led by a character. I'm going to leave it. You are fine to carry on.
Okay.
Yes.
So next up, how many wounds is a Lich Guard each?
2 each.
Do they feel no pain?
No feel no pain on this unit. -1 to hit and -1 to wound.
Well, where we're going, we don't need that.
Oh, okay.
How many wounds are these people?
2 each.
And these are 3 each.
They are 3 each, yes.
Okay. What we're going to do? We're going to shoot the Iron Striders at the Skullpeck people.
Okay, very well.
Okay. It's all going to make sense in a bit when we get to the potato man. So they're getting 2 shots each. So 6 shots, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. 6s
Okay.
are sustained. Yeah. And no, and then 1 in. And then strength 9,
Cool. 3s.
2 wounds, -1.
I think you're twin linked. So I think you'll get to re-roll that too.
3 wounds, -1.
Very nice. -1. I do have cover.
You do have
from
cover. I don't have it.
My ancient columns. I'm afraid, Jake, I have made all of those.
Oh, that is sad, isn't it? And then now we're going to do the Onager at the back.
Yes.
So he's going to do his focus fire
Okay.
because it's the better profile.
Fair
So
enough.
D6 shots +1 for blast.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 5 shots. I'll take it. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. 6 is a sustained D3.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 2 hits, but that's 5 hits.
But
So
sure.
We're back to where we were.
Sure,
And
okay.
then freeze to wound. So that's 5 wounds. These are -3, and they are flat 3 damage each.
Okay. Right, cool. Well, I guess I'll just roll some saves. -3 becomes essentially -2, so I've got +1 to my save for cover. 4 go through, so
Right.
you've annihilated 4 destroyers, is what
Cool.
you're telling me.
Yes,
Okay.
those are the words I am speaking.
All right.
And,
Okay.
4 destroy.
Now I may play a stratagem here.
One more destroy.
Oh, 4, sorry. I was trying to cheat there.
No, it's all right. Casual.
You
casual.
got me
It's all
there.
good, as long as you do it casually.
Because
If you don't bring it up, no one will.
I could reanimate.
I've still got stubbers to shoot you, so
Okay.
I'll just do that quick because it could make a difference.
Fair enough.
Because if it kills like another one, you may definitely want to. Right?
Yeah, okay.
So 4s rerolling 1s, 6s are sustained.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 goes back in.
Yep.
5s, 3 saves, no AP.
3 saves, no AP, so 3 ups. I won't get cover against AP very little.
And that's it.
So
Well,
one
that's it
takes
from that model.
2
It's not
wounds.
it
Yes,
forever.
that's it from the model. Because I'm wounded, I'd have to restore the wounds with the reanimation.
Yeah.
It is D3 +1. So on average, I would bring a model back with a wound left. I think I'm actually just going to leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Cool. Now we'll go with the shooting over here before we decide what the Omega and Potato Head are going to do. So the Cerberus Raiders, so they get 6 shots. They're going to shoot the Ophidians.
Okay.
So 4s.
I might be -1 to hit.
Oh.
I will check
Okay.
that.
I believe they do have stealth.
They have stealth. There you go. They do not have stealth.
Oh, they don't.
You
Okay.
lied, Jordan.
Oh.
And then these are strength 4.
Yep, I am toughness 5.
Cool, so 5s but dev wounds. So 1 dev wound and that's it.
Okay, cool. I will. I do already have a wounded one because of what happened earlier.
Right.
So
Now,
I'll go down to 1.
I like the new setup, just I'm quite short, if anyone didn't know. Like 6 foot is quite short.
Jake, I found that problem when I was on
So
there.
I have
I
to
just
keep
couldn't
going
reach
back.
anything.
6 foot is a very short amount. So this is the stubbers from the Dune Rider
Okay.
into them. So 4s with sustains.
So many shots.
It is loads of shots. Will they do anything though?
Oh, we'll
Only
see.
time will tell. So 5s. Oh, okay. Okay, I see you. So 8, no AP.
Don't have any cover.
Thanks, Shaka!
Don't have any cover, so
You got no
I have
cover.
rolled a few 4s though. And then
The Necron
1
Raider.
dead, 2 dead. You've killed 2.
That is very cancer.
That was not very nice of you.
No, we do try.
Who else have you got that can shoot them?
The Onager.
Okay.
It was just out of rapid fire and big shot range. Now, sorry, I've already asked.
Yeah.
These are 2 wounds each, aren't
2
they?
wounds each. Yeah. Toughness 5, 3 up save.
Right, I have the confidence that I could probably do this unit in combat now.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, actually, so many choices. It's like being asked your favourite ice cream.
Okay. Yeah. Carry on.
I don't have a favourite ice cream.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think because I also want that unit on the objective as well.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, Onager's going to shoot its big gun here into
The
the
Praetorians.
Praetorians,
Mhm.
and its little guns are going to shoot the Ophidian.
Okay.
Okay. So big gun, it is within 18 just. So
Okay.
D6 plus 1, so 4.
Very nice.
Hitting on 4s, rolling 1s. No sustains.
Okay.
3s. 1 wound minus 3.
Okay. I'll take it. It does go through.
So 1 dead.
Kills the one that's wounded.
Oh no, sorry, this was into the Praetorians.
Oh, into the Praetorians.
Yeah.
My bad.
And
a
then-
dead Praetorian.
And then the stubs into the Ophidian. Re-rolling 1s with an extra hit.
Mm-hmm.
5s, that is 1 wound.
On the Ophidian.
Yes, please.
Which fails it.
So just a
it's
wound.
a wound, 2 left on this Ophidian.
It's potato time.
So both Dune Crawlers are fired now.
Yeah,
So everything's fired except Potato Man.
except the potato.
Okay.
Have you got any feel no pain here?
No feel no pain there whatsoever. Okay. So I think I'm going to leave it. I'm trying to look. I know every Necron player is saying use the reanimation stratagem. I'm not using it
Yet.
yet.
So-
Okay, we're trying to be as
Right.
patient as possible.
I'm going to potato head
Yes.
is going to shoot the Scorpec unit.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm then going to try and risk the charge into these
Very good.
if I kill this unit.
Yes.
Okay. There's so many decisions. It's like now I know how they all feel on Britain's Got Talent. Where's, right, here we go. D6. So if you're unfamiliar with what this guy does, so the weapon I've got, sorry, I misspoke. It's the transonic cannon.
Okay.
So this is D6 shots. Doesn't need to hit 'cause it's torrent. Strength 4, no AP, 2 damage
Sounds a bit.
with devastating wounds.
Okay.
Okay, doesn't sound great, right? Then we put the Omnisterilize on it.
Yeah.
So it gets plus 3 shots.
Okay.
And it has anti-infantry 2+, and
Okay.
anti-monster 4+.
Very good.
Okay, so D6 plus 3 shots. 4, so 7 shots. So if there's no feel, no pain, yeah, so I'm not going to risk it. 2's to wound, but every 2 is going to be a critical wound, which will mean it will do 2 mortal wounds.
Lovely.
So that's 12 mortal wounds.
Is that it?
Does it
Dead.
kill the unit? Does it
Uh,
kill them all? Because I may need to CP
4 and then 6. That will kill the
this.
unit.
Cool, so that's fine. So they're all dead now.
They're all dead. However,
Right,
I am going to use the stratagem
right,
protocol of the Eternal Guardian
yes.
on the Scorpic Lord
And what's that
to
doing?
stand back up.
Okay, cool.
This.
That's
So that puts me down to 2
what he
command
says
points.
as well when he does it.
So they're dead.
Yeah. And then he's
then
dead, but he's
At the end of the phase, nothing else is going to happen here. So, or actually, it's not even end of the phase; it just happens. Cool. So he's just going to stand there.
well, he gets back up instantly.
Yep.
On
Set
a
your
wing.
model back up on the battlefield as close as possible, and more than 1 inch from all enemy models, with half its starting
Okay,
number of wounds
that's
remaining.
fine. So I have no other
3
shooting,
there.
so I can't just shoot him off now. Very
No.
sad.
Mm,
I'm going to have to deal with him in combat.
yes.
It's been a whole day.
Mm.
Can you do that?
Huh?
Are these guys any good in combat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're all
Pretty
right.
good.
Yeah, I mean, they're all right. Cool. So now we're going to charge. So we're going to start with the Dune Strider into the Ophidian.
Yeah, you do
because
that.
I don't want you to take him off the table.
Right, yes.
So 8. So
I'm happy to push you in.
Oh, amazing, thank you.
You're not welcome.
And then I'm going to charge with the Electro Priests to multi-charge. So I'm going to need a 6 to get both of those.
Okay.
And I've got a CP. I've got 2 CP, so I've got enough to re-roll it. Don't need to.
7, very nice.
Potato powers.
So you do have to go in base if you can.
Yeah, so he has to go base.
Which is one of the reasons I brought the score pick a lot back.
So he's got to base there,
Yeah.
which does though get him into there.
Cool, yeah.
He can base there, touch that base,
Mm-hmm.
and then these ones will have to go round here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the rest
you
just
can,
push themselves in.
So you can, what you can do here, and this is a little trick we've got on the Academy as well, is you can, because you choose the order in which you move your models.
Yeah.
So if you base in such a way that another model in your unit can't get into base contact,
They're
you
free
can then
to go.
move them whichever way you wish.
So then, because of that, they can then come over here.
That you can get a couple over there. I don't know how
I think only 2 will probably be
helpful
able to
that's
get
actually
over.
going to be, because you still have to pile in towards the closest. Oh, I forgot you've got so many. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Potato
Okay.
head and potato friends.
There we go.
Because as long as you have potato friends, it's okay.
You still have the Rust Stalkers? to
Yeah,
charge?
so they're going to charge into the warriors.
Very well.
They are.
Yeah.
They get
Yeah.
+1 to this, so they
That'll
are
do it.
definitely in. So they're loving it. Cool.
Very
Cool.
good.
Right, so you could interrupt. So I'm going to
Yes.
fight here first.
Okay.
But before I do that, I'm going to spend 1 CP because I've never used it.
Okay.
And I'm going to tank shock with the Dune Strider.
Oh.
I've never used it, Michael.
Oh.
Don't deny
Okay.
me.
I
my
mean, it's pretty good. I've only
opportunity.
got 2 wounds left on the Ophidian, so the Dune Rider is going to run me over.
Okay, so I'm strength 6, so I'm going to get 8 dice because it's 6 and then +2 because my strength's higher than your toughness.
Yep.
And every 5 up's going to do a mortal wound.
Okay.
2 mortal wounds,
It's only got 2 wounds left.
so you're dead.
Frankly, Jake,
Yeah.
that is
One me
insulting
The game. One me the game.
and outrageous
Greatest thing to ever happen.
and
unfair.
simply unfair.
Right, now we're going to fight with the Electro Priests.
Okay.
Have I got any 1 CP strats I need? The main thing is, as long as I have 1 CP going into my turn, I feel a bit better about myself. So,
Cool.
can't use that, can't use that, can't use that, can't use that. Amazing. Right. Oh, well, we'll use this. So, right, let's do... Shall we fight? Okay, sorry. Let's do this properly. Yep. And then potato head. Can I, take a drift around the base?
No, because you're in base contact.
That's
Because
right.
you would have had
So,
to move into base.
so what we'll do, 4 will fight the Praetorians.
Yep.
Everyone else will fight Scorpion.
You can try.
The Scorpion King. So,
That
That's
is
a great
The
film.
Rock Johnson,
yeah,
the Scorpion King.
Scorpion King's a great film.
but no one ever.
I haven't watched that in
So
so
four-
long that it's
so
out of my head.
So 4 are going to fight the Praetorians.
Yeah.
So these are hitting on freeze,
Cool.
but with lethal. Didn't want to see those 6s because they actually have dev wounds.
Oh,
This is
okay.
the only downside to this little combo here.
Right, okay.
Strength 6.
The lethal's from the character.
Yeah.
Right.
Strength 6.
Toughness 5.
So that is 3 wounds, -1. And
Minus
these are 2
1,
damage each.
2 damage each. Okay. So 1 is killed.
Cool.
Is that all of the attacks on the Praetorians?
That's all the attacks on the Praetorians.
I'm going to use my reanimate thing
Yeah. Sad, 'cause I
and
can't
reanimate D3 wounds. 1, which
So-
will bring that model back
Yeah. Cool.
with a wound left.
Nice. Then the other Electro Priest into the Scorpack Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 auto wounds.
Very good.
And then
What's the AP on these?
It's AP
I'm
1.
happy to roll these straight away.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you just roll because your 6s will
Yeah,
just...
because if
kill
I
me.
don't do that, what toughness are you?
6, I think. Yeah, 6.
Okay, so that is 5 wounds -1.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
All right, and they're damage 2 each.
They are indeed.
Oh, you know I'm going to pass these.
Wilfred indeed.
First one,
And he's dead.
yeah. So that's 2 wounds. Second one,
yeah.
And he's dead.
Hooray!
but he's done his job actually
did-
because
it's
standing
his
there and
job.
forcing I mean, it's another thing we teach on the academy, but standing there and forcing you to base him instead of
Yeah, that
The
because
unit.
I would have mullered this unit. I think,
Yeah,
and then that
absolutely.
gives me free to Overwatch. so
Muller
it has-
yogurted it.
It has done me there. Would you like to interrupt?
I spent my command point on reanimation.
So all the Rust Stalkers here will fight.
Yes.
So I'll start with the unit leader.
Okay.
So he has the same weapon as the other one.
Sure.
So 4s, freeze. So I'll just put them onto the character with precision.
Okay.
So these are 2 mortal wounds.
2 more wounds.
Yes.
Good character sniper, this guy. It is 3 mortal wounds, which will kill the character.
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
You don't have any CP. Or you
I've
do
got
have
one.
CP.
I've got
Okay.
one, which I will bring back this character.
I still have more attacks.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking, so any phase just destroyed, set the model back up with half its starting number of wounds remaining.
So you'd have to bring it back now.
I'd have to bring it back now before the rest of your attacks.
Yeah.
That's a conundrum because...
But he wouldn't be part of the unit, correct?
You are correct, actually. Yeah, he wouldn't be part of the unit. So I guess you couldn't hit him.
So I couldn't hit him.
No.
Why would he not be part of the unit?
Because he's destroyed, as soon as an attached unit and a character, as soon as one of those units is destroyed, they're now separate.
Right, okay.
I'm setting the model back up after it was destroyed.
Right.
So it would now be in a separate unit.
If you were to do that as well, and the rest of the attacks went on the warriors, would they still get the feel no pain?
Because it's from the same attack sequence. It's
Right.
No, because he's
yes.
dead at that point.
No, because you're doing all of the attacks in one go,
Right.
if that makes sense.
So, yeah.
The slow rolling wouldn't affect anything. It's
Yeah.
because it's one activation.
But because he's just been brought back alive,
Yes.
And he's not in
so
the
he,
unit.
but then technically though he is in the unit and he's not in the unit.
So at the point of you fighting,
Yeah.
he's still leading the unit,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
But then he's brought back and he's not in the unit, but he is in the unit.
Yes.
So he's in the
But
unit.
your activation is so look, your activation is at once.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's leading the unit at this
Okay,
moment.
Yeah.
And then you kill him essentially.
Right. Yeah.
And then he comes back.
Right. Okay.
If that makes sense.
It is a very very complicated
a
rule, but
complicated
yeah.
and very rare-
I'll take your word
rare
for it.
situation.
I'll take your word for it. But yeah, so he's dead and he's going to get back up, right?
He just stands. Yeah, he just stays where he is. But he has 2 wounds left.
But can he be in engagement range?
Oh no, he can't be in
So
engagement.
he can't
You're
go
absolutely
there.
Right. So
So he has
closest
to go,
possible would be
cool.
here.
That's right. Just so he's not on the objective for your primary.
Yes, of course.
Right, so John McCardle,
Ah.
the absolute legend that he is, has just donated $99.99
No.
and said congrats on 50k.
Oh, John, thank you so much. We know, it goes without saying, John has obviously been a fantastic support among other people, so thank you, John.
Yeah, I mean, you've been a big part of that, John.
Yeah, I'm so glad I got to meet John. And
Yeah, this is the thing, like, by always granting, like, giving out memberships, people keep coming back to the channel, and all the support that you've given us has enabled us to produce this level of quality.
He is, in my
the stream,
opinion,
so thank you, John.
a beacon of the community,
Yeah.
an unsung hero, and one of those people that is a hero in the community and not is on a camera or anything like that. He's just a really nice person,
Yeah.
so thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to kill your warriors now. So these are just, so 4s to hit.
Mm-hmm.
4s to wound with dev wounds.
Cool. That was
So 2 dev
interesting.
wounds and a wound at -1.
-1 saves, and then 2 dead.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so 2 die,
Remove 2.
and then that's me 4. Now you'll get to fight with your warriors before my Ruststalker fights. But now these aren't being led, so they don't get.
They're not being led anymore because you finished your activation.
Yeah.
They're no longer led. However, my guy does have the coronal.
So they
artery
count
or
as
something,
being within 6.
So they count as being led.
Right. Okay.
I know this is getting.
It's very.
This deal
I'm
is
not
getting
led.
worse
I
by the
am
minute.
led. Everyone's led. No one's led. We're all led. We're all led.
Mike, you are out of CP, correct?
I am now. Yes. Yeah. Because I just spent.
Because
that
you spent
to-
1 CP to
bring,
reanimate the.
bring back that guy, then reanimate there, and then bring this guy back.
Awesome.
I've killed a unit, everyone.
I'm proud of you, Jay.
You killed 3 units, technically. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, 4
Points
actually.
wise, it's not technically.
I've got 12 on the one guy,
Yeah.
and then 4 on the others. I think that's right. I'll do 11 on the one guy because I think that might be the math. So 11 on the one guy, they count as being led, so they hit on 3s. And then toughness of your fellas.
Toughness is 4.
So that's 4 saves on the wounded lad.
He's
Who
definitely
is
cream crackered.
Very cream crackers. And then 4 guys hitting the other guys. 4 hits there. 3 wounds on the other Ruststalkers.
One is cream crackered.
Okay.
Right, now.
Oh,
sorry, to try the Tyranids.
Yes, let me.
You are -1 to wound me.
-1 to wound you.
Yes.
That is unbelievable. I can't believe you do that to me.
Okay.
3s. Oh, Never mind, -1 a wound. And then
And toughness
strength
3.
5, so 4s.
Yeah.
There you go. It's AP 2 and 2 damage.
5 up. 2 damage each, yeah?
Yes.
So are they 1 wound models? They are. So I'll just re-roll any successes.
Okay.
So, say what, 2 die?
2 did, excellent.
Cool, I'll take the 2 that aren't going to get to fight you. Okay. Cool. Now, that is the end of my turn. So, I got Overwhelming Force for
You
5.
did.
You did
Because I
indeed.
killed 2 units on an objective.
Yep.
And I believe I'm going to get 10 on Assassinate, because it says at the bottom here, if you're
I
using...
think it's just 5 capped with us.
Yeah, it is
Is
capped
it?
at 5.
Oh,
It's just 5 a turn. Yeah.
that's sad.
In case anybody's curious, because the character is destroyed,
1 or more, yeah.
you still trigger the.
Yeah, that's
the
what I
character
was
was
just about to
destroyed.
say, so.
Even if I set them back up,
Yeah.
you
So
still get
that's
the points.
10 points on secondaries there.
Very nice.
Very, very good. I don't have anything else to do. I've got 1 CP, so I'm going to go up to 2.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. And so your turn.
Yeah.
Don't have any battle shocks, but primary-wise, you're going to get 6.
Yeah, it will be 6 for the primary.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
because
got
I've
0 way of getting a character over there.
managed to
It's
deny you that.
actually pretty big killing that guy, even though I
Yeah.
brought him back.
Yeah.
Now that unit doesn't have a feel of pain or anything, you know, it's actually reasonably easy to kill now.
Cards-wise?
Cards, yeah, let me pick up some cards. So we both got to, I got up to 1 CP, you got to 2?
I got to 2.
Okay, and I draw Defend Stronghold,
Okay, pretty easy.
I'll
You've got
take that one.
reanimator there.
and then Overwhelming Force.
So exactly what you want. So you've got this unit here, you've got the Electro Priest, you've even got the Cerberus Raiders as well.
I will hold on to those, though I am conscious there's some Taraxi Stalker people in the sky, or Sterilizers. Okay, I will roll some reanimations and then start moving.
Cool.
Before we go on,
Yes.
we have had another super chat.
Okay.
$50 from John McCardle said,
Oh.
Jake, would it kill you to say I am good looking too?
John, I told you, John is handsome. John is handsome.
He actually is
he's
handsome,
good looking, he's handsome, he's everything you'd want in an unsung hero and more. I wish that I could play John on stream, or just play John, so I could have him across the table from me,
Well-
and I can stare into his eyes and go, John, if anyone could be the most handsome man in 40k, it'd be him.
Yeah.
Well,
Fair
don't-
enough.
right, come on.
That was beautiful. I've got a tear in my
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah, it's up there with I
Incredible.
abandoned my job.
Yeah.
Abandoned my job. Yeah. But of course, John. Of course you're good looking. You're watching us.
Yeah, you joined the Handsome Club.
You joined the Handsome Club, so Team Handsome with all the shirts. So awesome. Yeah. are we all good to-
Do we have any questions about the Academy? Any at all?
No questions so far. I have put a link in the chat as
Explained
well.
myself very clearly then.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we have had. Well, I have been putting the link into the chat. So obviously,
Cool.
guys.
So obviously I've talked about the Academy. I think while I'm doing the command phase and moving, maybe you deserve to hear about the Academy from someone who's actually done it. And I think we've got some people chatting about that
do.
available. So pop that on and we'll be back in a sec.
So for those that are waiting and to decide on joining the Academy, you should have made that decision yesterday.
There's no thought about it. I was that person contemplating it. You take that step, you take the plunge if you want to be a better competitive player.
The Vanguard Tactics Academy is worth every penny. Again, it's about time versus money.
Will I be signing up for the Vanguard Tactics Academy? Yes, I will.
The biggest thing I've learned and came with from the Academy probably is the community.
Great coaching, super friendly people that know how to teach.
I would not be here without it. VT has been more than a games experience. It's been a life-changing experience. I will forever be thankful for VT.
Okay, and we are back. So, Michael,
Yes.
we have had a question, mate.
Okay, fire
So,
away.
Grimdark Ash has said, when will the Discord go live for those who have already signed up?
So the Discord is going to go live the same day, or at least it's planned to, as the Academy actually launches. So as the Academy's course is available. That's the 1st of September, which is a Friday. So you'll have the weekend, essentially, to have a look at the Academy. We've got a welcome module and a core concepts module in there first. Those are not considered part of the main ones, so have a look through those. And then we've got the first module, which is army list writing. And then the week after, the lives will start. And you'll have access to the Discord from that 1st of September. So you just pop on the Discord, We will basically grant you access, assign you like a role, and then you'll be able to see everything. But there won't be any live lessons until the week after you've just joined. But yes, it'll be open the same time that you can start seeing your modules.
Awesome. Just a quick thing. We did ask some questions on Monday, and we have had a few questions on there that not really more about the academy, just general questions, but I believe you'll probably be able to answer them a bit better than myself on this one. So Peter Dinges 3264 has said, how does deep strike and charging work when coming down close to a skimmer? So basically it works with either the hull or the base, right? So which one do you measure to on the charge? Is it the hull or the base?
So it would be the hull or the base, whichever's closer. There are, I think there's some wording somewhere that says when you measure between models, you measure from base to base. But obviously you've got to use a bit of common sense there. If the base is super tiny compared to the model, then obviously you're going to charge the model because you're going to get an engagement range of the model. So you would measure to the hull. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'll let you get cracking with your stuff. Are you guys okay for us to mute and go top down?
Yes, I will say that I have cheated you, Jake.
Oh.
The Technomancer actually does the healing in the movement phase.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do is remove 2 warriors.
Oh.
Because I was probably able to, because
No,
that was the reanimation.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't
deal
mind.
there. So I'll take those off, and then obviously I'll put them back on in a minute when I do my reanimation.
Okay, cool.
but
you're
yes.
not getting more than that. Cool, that's fine.
Cool, but yes, crack on.
Okay then, dude. So we're back, and that was a pretty good turn from Jake.
Yeah, I don't think he did as much damage as he wanted to the monolith, but
No, that was unfortunate.
I didn't think Jake realised it had a 2-up save.
Yeah,
But nevertheless, he still did 9 damage to it, which is
it's nothing to laugh
quite
about.
a good chunk of damage.
Exactly.
So-
Jake does still have a unit of stalkers in Deep Strike.
Yeah, he's got some stalkers and some sterilizers, I believe.
Oh, they might not be stalkers. Just
sterilizers.
sterilizers.
Just sterilizers.
Exactly. We have had a super chat actually from John McCardle. He just said, Jake, I got a little misty there. One day I will make my way to the UK to collect my autograph picture and buy you all a pint. And glad to see you guys holding it down while Box is lounging in the beach. Any excuse for him to get his shirt off?
Well, we are muted.
You are.
He never needs a reason to take his shirt off. He just does. You were there. He took his shirt off all the time. And yeah, but no, if you ever come to the UK, I think Steve would also give this a testament as well for everything you've done. You're more than welcome. We'd love to meet up, have a chat, even if it's, like, if it's like, Wednesday for a stream night or even just in general, please let us know. Because I'd love to be able to sit down and have a proper chat with you and get to know each other a lot more.
Definitely. All right, well, we'll mute you guys again. Let you guys do your tactical analysis of the battlefield. Oh, there we go. Right, that's the right camera. So, dudes, Mike's now probably going to go out on a vengeance right now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going for Mr. Potato Head.
Poor guy. Poor guy.
With a bunch of Lich Guard, which...
Lich Guard are pretty good.
Going to do quite a lot of damage to Mr. Potato Head and his Shock Priest here.
Yeah, definitely. I do have one thing I would like to ask Mike, actually, is about why picking the Chronomancer to go with the Lich Guard, right? Because the Lich Guard, when you think about it, the Chronomancer's ability is to move a unit, and they can move after they've shot. But the Lich Guard don't want to be doing that, and they can't charge when they do this move.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of neutralizes the function of the unit, maybe.
It allows them to better position themselves for future turns, or it's an immovable brick.
It's more so.
It's
like,
a very they got 4 pinballs, 2 wounds each, and being able to just position and counter play your opponent in the movement, in the shooting phase is very strong. So, although the charge might look good, it might not be the best value for your models. You might be able to position them in a better place, get them out of range for that next turn, or at least make the opponent move closer to yourself, so then you don't have to foot slog it halfway across the board just to get some action. So I think it's a very good combo, and it's actually quite a smart combo as well.
Yeah?
It's a big reason why I've taken Termagants in my Tyranid list instead of Hormagaunts. Hormagaunts get advance and charge.
Yeah.
Termagants get to move d6 inches if an enemy unit ends a move within 9. So, but it just lets you counterplay.
But the
really
difference. So my point with it is, I agree with what you're saying completely. I think the big thing I would say is it's just counterintuitive with the unit. I think maybe on Necron Warriors it works, right? Because they can shoot. Whereas the Lich Guard, I think, want to be getting into combat and doing the damage. And potentially putting a Technomancer with the Lich Guard would be better
yes
for the
and no.
things.
I mean, 10 Lich Guard is the equivalent to 20 Warriors, just without the shooting. So it's an immovable brick.
It is.
Very
It
tough
is.
to get rid of.
I guess that's our mindsets being different,
yeah.
right? You're more defensive and I'm more offensive.
Yeah, but you play Weird Angels, so...
Oi. We'll have less of that on live, all right? But
So-
yeah, no, I think that just shows the two different mindsets on that, doesn't it?
I don't know. I think Mike probably will say, you know, every game's one in the movement phase. So that's probably
Mike
his
does
reason
say
for
that.
it. Yeah.
Mike does say that. But you know what? It's just not. It's one in the combat phase.
Unfortunately, not George.
It's one when you get in, stuck in.
Well, you can't get to
chainsaws.
combat if you don't move.
Don't need to move.
Well, how are you getting into combat?
I fly.
Well, what phase is that done in, George?
Well, technically.
It's done in the movement phase.
Fine, I'll do all my movement with charges.
Yeah, have fun against Tau.
Yeah.
you're not moving at all.
Yeah, all right. All right. God. All right.
Right, well,
All right, well,
Mike's ready,
yeah,
so let's
save
go
me
back.
from this agonising conversation. Here we go.
So, I've moved towards the middle. I've kept the monolith still.
Yeah.
My reanimations, I had 2d3 to reanimate on the monolith.
Yeah.
I rolled double 1, so I've only reanimated 2 wounds. The Technomancer reanimated himself and then moved over and healed the monolith for another 1 wound.
He's doing well.
They're doing well. The Warriors got all of their guys back, obviously, because that's how they work, because it's D3 plus 3 reanimation.
Very solid.
And the Lich Guard have moved out to deal with the Priest. I did have a situation, because the Praetorians can fall back and charge, I did move them, and then Jake very kindly reminded me that he has a torrent weapon
With my Overwatch.
that is D6 plus 3 shots and 2s to wound our mortals.
Yeah, so
Sorry, 2 mortals each.
Basically, you fall back there, I then just kill them.
You then just kill the
And
unit.
you've just given me a unit for free. So instead, you've opted not to do that.
I think I'm just, I'd rather not take 20 more wounds.
Which is completely fair.
Yeah, and the monolith likewise has remained stationary to avoid overwatch from the breaches. The Nightbringer moved up and you moved away from him?
Yeah, so because the Nightbringer finished his normal move with 9 of the Cerberus Raiders, I then got to make a reaction move. And because they were within 6 of battle line before they make the move, they can go 6 inches.
Yeah.
So I've just done that purely so the Nightbringer doesn't just pick a unit up for free.
Yeah.
So for, where is it, Overwhelming Force?
Overwhelming Force,
Yeah,
yes,
so
yeah.
I've got them out of line of sight and hopefully should be able to help me there.
Very nice, very nice. So, on to the shooting phase.
Yes.
I will shoot with the Nightbringer. I will
Yes.
do a blue steel.
Can you do it now with the
Seal
lips?
this. I can't even remember how he does the...
Oh,
That's spicy.
close. Spicy.
We just gained a whole lot of likes.
Right, I will Gaze of Death you.
Blue Steel.
Yeah, come on, get the name right.
Sorry, I'll blue steel the Dune Rider
Thanks.
Okay.
for 2 shots this time.
Okay. 2 shots this time.
2s,
Yeah.
strength 12, so...
So toughness 9.
Oh.
Boat!
Right, well,
Boat!
cool, well that ends there, I guess.
Well, that's
then-
that.
That's that. The Monolith. The best unit in the game.
Mandy's just give you a 10 out of 10 for that. Jose Vargas has just give you 8 out of 10.
Thank you.
Grimdark Ash has said he wants to see a blue steel off between Mike and Jake.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
Jake, look into your camera. Mike,
I don't know
look
how.
into your
I
camera.
don't know how does he do it? Can I Google
You
it?
see,
You got to
We'll
raise
give
the
us- we'll
eyebrows,
give
do
us
the
some time.
lips.
Maybe next
You
movement
start
phase.
doing your shooting, and
I'll
then
do my shooting.
we'll let me just quickly look it up.
We're gonna prepare for the blue steel off, guys.
I'm going to fire everything at the breaches.
So it came up with the film Blue Steel.
It's from Zoolander.
Yeah, I got it right.
If you're
Okay,
familiar.
I'm good, yeah. No, I know
Yeah.
the film. It's just I haven't watched it in ages.
Right, death rays into the breaches.
Okay.
How many wounds have they got each?
They have I don't know.
3? 3 is my guess.
They better have more, otherwise I'm gonna. They have 3 each. They're
Okay.
tough as 7.
Now, the monolith is within 6 inches of the coronal artery, or whatever it's called, and so gets to count as being led by a character, and therefore +1 to hit.
Yeah.
So 2s to hit with the death rays. That is 4 hits. Strength 12, toughness
7. So
Okay.
in the sweet spot. So 3.
So that is 3. It is AP4.
So I do get a 6 plus a save.
Very nice. And
And
you even
it's-
make one.
How much damage is it? Because I do have Feel No
D6
Pain.
+1. You got Feel No Pain as
Yeah,
well.
because of the tech priest dumbness. So 3. So I'll take that first. So 1's on a wound.
It was just the 2 actually. So you can keep the 5 because
Oh.
it's D6 +1. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
So 1 wound.
So 1's on 2. And
It was just the 2 again.
my God.
So just take another
no,
wound.
no,
'cause you
I'll
passed
just take
2 of
another
those.
wound. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You said it.
Well, you know those death rays.
And
they are something.
particle whip.
The particle
Whip.
whip is 3d6 shots.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not spicing this up much, are we? +1 because it's blast.
Yeah.
This is going to be 2s again. Okay.
Is it?
And then strength 8.
So freeze. So 3.
Right.
AP.
AP1, 2
So-
damage.
4 plus. Fail 2. So the first one on the dude on a wound. See, I rolled the.
Yeah,
right
killed 1.
And the second one is on 2. Is that all of the monolith shooting?
Unfortunately, it is.
I'm going to spend 1 command point for
Yeah.
Vengeful Fall now. Did you like the spin there as well? I nearly get decapitated myself. Are you so if you're unfamiliar with what this strat does, it means after you've resolved your shooting, I get to shoot back.
Yes.
So
And that's 1
Great.
CP, Jake.
1 command point.
Great.
And if you want to see me have a slight rant about shoot back strats, you can check our members lounge out. So,
Yes, indeed.
Where Jake goes through all the different ways you can shoot your opponent back, and they all are different. So, right, here we go.
Oh dear.
So 4s to hit, re-rolling hits.
Yep. Oh
And I have
dear
sustained.
God.
Oh,
That's a lot of
Dear
damage.
God.
That's a lot of that was a hit. That's a lot of damage. So we just got to make a note. There's 7 6s in there.
Okay.
So I get an
give me
additional
3 out of
3
here.
shots.
There you go.
And these are anti-vehicle 4 plus.
I am a vehicle. Okay.
RIP
pretty
to
good.
the monolith.
That's pretty good.
And this is -2.
-2. It's just -2 base, is it?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Well, I'll roll 6.
If you're in your deployment zone, it'd be -3.
Okay, so 1 goes through so far.
So 3 damage.
Yep, thank
So-
you.
Um,
I'm okay.
oh. Stop it!
And
2,
so 9 damage.
9 damage.
That's really annoying because I only healed 3 wounds.
So
So
Down to
I
5
have
left, right?
5 left.
Damn, that is a lot of damage.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
Well-
a lot of damage.
I would say that was worth it, but it absolutely was not.
yeah.
That was terrible.
Imagine if you moved and then shot
Imagine
me.
if I'd actually rolled more than a 1 on my damage.
Yeah.
My d6 + 1 damage weapon.
Imagine
Imagine
if you failed
if-
to save.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I'll just live with that, I guess. So the other shooting.
He's now scared.
That's wrong, isn't
Blasted.
it?
He's blasted.
Thrown me off.
We've
there.
rattled him.
That was powerful
35% win rate. You'll never sing that.
stuff. What's the old Chronomancer got? Chronomancer.
He's got
It's,
nothing.
it's Google Chronomancer.
Google Chronomancer. 3 d6 shots. This will be at the 2 horses.
Oh, they have a name. They have service traders. Or if they're in my house,
I
fit
hit you
raiders.
once, and I wound you once, and it's AP1 and 1 damage.
I'm okay.
And I'm not going to move again because that would be silly because I can't charge. That is it.
So
That
did
was
you
you-
hear my rant about that, Mike?
Which round?
About the Lich Guard? Well,
The
not
Lich
rant.
Guard.
It was more a question. We were debating why you would take the Chronomancer on the Lich Guard.
Yes.
Um,
You probably would run a Technomancer.
yeah, I was just wondering if there was a reason for this list.
I like the Chronomancer model. I think it's really cool. And at Vanguard Tactics, we are an advocate for running the things you want to run and making them work.
I want to run all the good stuff.
The Chronomancer, the -1 to hit and wound stack.
See,
Very,
that's
very nice.
good. That is really nice. Yeah.
In addition to that, the shooting and then moving again makes the unit a lot more mobile than it actually is. So it's not bad, but a 5 Film of Pain would make the unit more durable. But if you think about it so far, I haven't taken any hits.
You haven't been shot.
I haven't been shot.
Yeah.
So we don't know what the difference is.
I think the main thing is the Feel No Pain is more obviously good, but there's definitely something here with the -1 to hit, -1 to wound.
Yeah, exactly.
Big unit. When you consider you're also bringing back so many of them.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to charge you now,
pretty
Jake.
face.
I'm going to charge you.
Very handsome.
Yeah, baby.
The Lich Guard will charge your Electro Priests,
And Potato Head.
and they will go 12 inches.
And their glorious potatoy leader.
And delicious roast potato leader.
He's not a roast potato.
What's your favourite kind of potato, chat?
Yeah, tell us. What's your favourite potato?
Is it Mr. Potato Head?
There's different kinds of potato.
Is
Well,
it?
you've got
Is it Mr. Potato Head?
Chips?
Sweet
Mrs. Potato
potato?
Head? Sweet potato.
That's
well,
not really a
actually,
potato.
sweet potato is not a potato because it's
Hash
not
brown.
from the same family. Anyway,
Hash
Whoa.
brown.
Whoa, I just outsmarted Jordan.
Hash brown. I like that.
hash browns. Yeah, which kind of hash brown? The American hash brown?
the
or
Mackey's ones.
The Mackey's one.
Which is what's the
Fair enough.
American hash? Oh, where they're all like,
Yeah.
it's just there.
It's like just like shredded potato.
Loved America. Wasn't a fan of that. So
Fair enough.
do you
not
remember
quite a
every time I had
Mackey's
to keep asking what it is?
Yes,
And
I remember
yeah.
that.
I was like, "What's that?" And they were like, "Oh, it's hash brown." I'm like, "No, it's not."
Oh, Mike.
Yes.
Mike has said mashed.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, valid.
Sweet or fried?
Currently, he's going to mash this potato.
I'm mashing this potato right now. I tell you. I am going to.
Is there any other charges or anything? It's not like I could do anything. but-
Monolith?
Yeah,
Oh my.
I can't get the monolith
If
in,
you-
so
I can't double stack -1 to wound.
I'm not going to have a +1 to win, which I
Yeah,
don't.
so which you don't. Okay, cool. I am going to, however, pop the once per game 4+ vulnerable save for this unit
Sure, you do that.
at the start of
You
the phase.
do that. I will kill you all anyway.
Potato power.
Milo Longboarder has said raw potato. It's definitely high.
How do you what? Do you eat it like an
I
apple?
don't know about that.
Is he eating like an apple or something? and then after he goes.
Wait,
Just throws up.
do you eat it with the skin on as well? Oh, and he did say skins on.
Skin on.
Skins
Ooh,
on.
okay.
That's true Chad Bellick.
That is.
behaviour.
Yeah. Yeah,
Remember,
well,
like,
even better is mashed raw potato because that means you've managed to mash
a
a raw potato. And short of Steve, I'm not sure any of us.
Steve
can do
probably could just,
We'll challenge him on the next stream. We'll bring in a raw potato.
if you can
crush.
mash this potato with your raw hands.
that. Your raw hands. Right, they're all in combat. I'm going to do 15 at a time. That's half the unit. I am hitting you on 2s, and I'm strength 6. Your toughness 3, but -1 to wound.
Yeah, so you'll be hitting me on
2s, wounding on 3s.
Yeah, and I have a
Okay.
4+ vulnerable save, 5+ feel no pain here.
All right. So that's some hits, and then 3s to wound.
Now this is a bit of a problem because I didn't really want the Lich Guard to get there, but this is where we live in, so we just have to accept it.
That's right. I've rolled pretty badly, so you've got 5 saves so far.
That's only half.
That is only half.
I'll just take them now. So 4+, failed them all. How much
Okay.
damage?
1 each.
So 3 die so far.
Okay. You know what? I fancy my chances actually after.
Whose
Half
chances? You haven't
Mine.
told me about
The
Seb gets it. so,
Oh, Mandy's
Unbelievable.
just said something very controversial here. She
Oh,
said,
yeah.
"Don't worry, Jake. I was like that when I went in the UK. Every time I ordered bacon, I was disappointed by what you guys call bacon."
I mean that fight goes both ways. I'm sorry, Mandy.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
The pain,
Oh,
my soul.
I'm sorry we have taste here. Please don't leave the channel.
There you go. Some more saves. AP2 damage.
I can admit
1.
when I'm wrong.
That is the
I've
second
never had
half.
to. 4+. Oh no. So luckily the whole unit has a 4+.
Jake, are you allergic to 4s?
Huh?
Are you allergic to 4s?
Not when he's shooting me back.
Sorry, I can't hear anything going on. So I've got to do the feel no pains like 5 at a time because there's only 5
Oh, of
electro priests
course.
left.
Yeah.
So 2 die, so 3 die.
How many does that leave you
That
with?
leaves me with 2 actual electro priests, which I am
Okay.
actually gonna.
What is he going to do?
I'm gonna just so I can hit the Praetorians
Oh, yeah,
before
sure.
they fight me.
Sure, yeah. Well, you're a fool if you think I'm done. The Chronomancer, or Chronomandy, 3 attacks, 2 hits, 2 wounds, -1,
4+, fail both.
1 damage each.
Epic. Yeah.
Bam.
One left.
Yeah, I sent you back in time, bro.
You just did by saying bra. No.
And then the Overlord,
Okay.
whose will be done.
Whose will?
Jake, stop with the dad jokes, man.
Has 3
That was
attacks.
actually really good.
3 attacks.
I'm surprised I've never heard of that.
They all hit because of the +1. Strength 12, so 3s.
Yes.
So that is 3
minus,
wounds.
minus one's wound is really nice.
Oh, you got an
actually.
invuln, haven't you?
Yeah, so it's all 4+, so I'll just roll that.
So flat 3 damage each.
Okay, so first one on the Electro Priest is dead, and then I won't get a feel no pain on Potato Head, so
Okay.
he is on 1 wound.
Okay, cool.
No, Potato Man! So now it's the Rustal.
Would Potato Man like to... Oh, yeah, sure.
No, I'm not going to fight with them.
Sure. I'm happy for you to just resolve it now if you've got the card, but
What do you mean the card?
don't worry about it. You carry on. So these Rust Stalkers.
So 1, 2, 3. So I'll do the leader first. So 4s. There's no character. Don't have to worry about that. No, nothing. Amazing.
Okay.
The dude who does mortal wounds when he wounds doesn't wound. And then 4s. 1 mortal wound. That's it.
Wow, that was disappointing. 1 dead.
They can't get over. They're still frazzled by like he was in the unit. He's not in the unit. And then I'm okay to pick him up.
Do you want to... does he have any good attacks? I don't know what he can do.
Well, no, you'll try it between.
Oh, of course, I'll hit you first, yeah. I'll do one of them. Yeah.
Potato Head. Gone, but
Yeah,
never
take
forgotten.
that. Yeah.
He did 12 mortal wounds and peace out.
I do believe, thanks to some cheeky reanimations, I can tag this unit. How good is this unit in combat?
It's actually quite good. They'll get, where is it? 2 attacks each, hitting on 4, strength 8, -2, 3 damage. And they'll have, I think they won't get sustained.
These hydraulic
No, they
claws
won't
are
get
mad.
sustained.
Sorry, go through that again.
So they're hitting on, so 2 attacks, hitting on 4s, strength 8, -2, 3 damage, because they have arc claws. And they also do get to reroll all their hits, because it's not just shooting.
Wait, Jake.
Oh, I'll take them.
Jake, do you have the arc claws or the hydraulic claws?
I have the arc claws.
The arc
No,
claws.
not the, whatever the more, I just went the vehicle
the better damage.
I just went the vehicle loadout on these, so then if they had to get near.
Right, okay.
If the list is different, I apologise.
No, that's cool.
Oh, and
Baggins.
Mr. Potato Head's brother also is here. Senor Potato Head.
Senor Potato Head.
So, 10 attacks.
I've got another dad joke for you from JD Lifting. He said, "Love the dad jokes. Have you heard about the evaporated man?
No, I haven't.
He will be missed."
No, that was awful. Look, I'm not starting a trend here. 3 at -2.
3 -2.
Flat
so,
3 damage.
3 dead.
That's sad, so I didn't kill enough.
1, 2, 3. Unsurprisingly, I'll leave the ones that are in combat with you.
Amazing. And then,
have you got a way of making them pistols or shooting while you're in combat
I
or
don't
anything?
know.
Okay.
No, we don't do that here.
Good old Praetorians.
Now my best shooting unit can't shoot. What a day.
I mean,
no,
there
I
are
definitely
2
can't.
very menacing looking Necron boys.
Do the Warriors want to hit the Rust Stalker?
Yeah. I'm going to go with 10, probably, after piling in. I don't want to have to count it all.
I'm just 10.
I am counted as being led, because the guy's next to me.
Yeah.
That is 4.
You're strength 4, aren't you?
Yes.
So it's...
Oh, sorry, toughness 4.
Yeah. 1 wound, so 1's on a wound.
All right, the never-ending combat.
I'm on 1 CP and that. Cool. So that's it then, isn't it?
That is it.
So end of your turn.
Yes.
What are you
Oh yes, I've got things to
So
score.
you did get overwhelming force for 5.
For 5, yes.
You
Killed
killed Potato
2
Head
units.
and their friends.
Yeah, excellent. And I've still got Defense Stronghold in the hand, so
Yeah.
5 points for me.
So
Then your turn.
Yeah, so my turn I'm going to get 3 primary.
Hmm.
And then I'll get a command point, and then tempting target, so you've got to pick an objective, I've got to go hold it. Now, there's quite a few good ones here.
Yeah.
You've got this
That's
menace.
pretty difficult for you to take, isn't it?
I don't think it's possible for me to take that. Bear in mind that obviously I can get rid of this, can't I?
Yeah.
But
So
you have to
I'll
pick
pick
it
that
now.
one over there. I'll pick
Yeah.
that one over there.
So
Makes sense.
extend battle lines. So
Cool.
hold my home one and a no man's land one.
Yep.
And then I am going to draw another card.
Okay.
Behind enemy lines, I'm going to get rid of tempting target
That makes
because
sense.
it's just so
Yeah.
hard.
And you've got the sterilizers, haven't you? So.
Yeah. Awesome. So if you want to go to the top down, and
Cool.
we will discuss
Yeah.
Warhammers.
No worries. All right, Kobe, we're back. Bless you, Seb. So, pretty decent secondaries there.
Very decent secondaries, actually.
Very decent.
I think extend battle line is going to be fairly easy. He's got some Cerberus Raiders and a boat over on the left-hand side near the...
Is that one of Jake's
Satan.
models in the top as well?
No, that's the
it's
Satan.
That's the
I was trying to think of what it was called.
yeah,
Yeah, Nightbringer, that's the one. Yeah, the Satan. So as long as he can get models over there, then he's got extend battle lines.
Yep.
And then he's got sterilizers to come down from deep strike
Oh,
to
for behind
get
enemy lines.
behind enemy lines.
Cool. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, he still has all of his big.
Yeah, I
big
see that
stuff, doesn't he?
he's fallen back with his breaches.
Yes.
So there'll be no shooting from them this turn, but
Nope.
he does have his chicken walkers
Yep.
that could do
Chicken
some-
run.
Yeah, that could do quite a bit of damage
Yeah.
to either the Lich Guard or try and finish off the monolith.
Well, the monolith's only on 5 left, right?
Yeah.
So probably worth maybe. 'Cause
And
he can't shoot the breaches, I don't think.
No, they fell out of combat unless he has a stratagem, but I don't know if they do for fall back and shoot.
No.
No.
No. It's
Yeah.
Mike was very very smart with the sacrifice play there from the Praetorians, but Jake is actually ready, so we're gonna go back to the table.
Righty ho, neighbourino. So I retreated back with
Coward.
the breaches.
Coward!
The breaches. Because they can't really do anything, and I want at least have the option to shoot these guys, the Praetorians. Then we moved. So with the whole extended battle lines and everything. Sorry, I also forgot to bring my sterilizers.
Oh,
down.
yes.
They're going to go in the back.
I was just about to say,
Yeah.
Jake, if you don't put them on, they are going to count as being destroyed.
Yeah, and I'll definitely hold you to that because that is the Vanguard Tactics way.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
So they're just going to sit within 12 so they can shoot him as well. So they're there. Okay. Right, so I got behind enemy lines, got extend battle line because I've put the Dune Strider and the Cerberus Raiders back on this objective.
Yep.
And then I've just got made sure everything can see this Lich Guard unit because I'm going to try some cool stratagems and all that.
Some
I'm
cool
trying to
stratagems.
find
You
one.
are both on 2 CP, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Can't find the card for the stratagems. There it is. I found the card for the stratagems. So that is a really bad stratagem. I'm not going to use it.
Have you finished your movement?
I have.
So I will Overwatch.
Yeah.
With the monolith.
Yep.
Because he's on his last legs.
Into
and I want
which
to fire
unit?
it once again. Into the breaches because they move backwards. So this was obviously always going to be my intention, but I don't want to interrupt the stream too much.
No, that's all right.
So I will fire at the breaches and hopefully actually do some damage. I guess they're not actually shooting me this turn though, are they?
No.
So probably should shoot the Iron Striders.
They are a bit scarier.
I'll shoot the Iron Striders, why not? Here we go.
Yeah.
1 command point left. 4 death rays from my not fully operational monolith.
6s.
I tried. And then 3d6
Not hard
shots
enough.
from the particle whip. That is 6, 7, that's 10. Blast does apply. So, if I
Are you
actually...
shooting?
I'm shooting the breaches.
The breaches, cool. So 6s,
We get 2.
2, and then something 7.
Strength 8.
Can you slip fire in Overwatch?
No, this is... Oh, sorry, the Iron Striders, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Get
2.
confused.
So,
They're all going at the same thing.
okay,
Yeah,
so you'll need 5s to win either
5.
way.
Oh,
so
this... Okay. Ha! 1 wound.
I'd fail it.
That's 2 damage.
So down to 4.
Take that. I'm pretty sure that is all of my guns.
Coolio. Right.
Yes.
So we're going to do some shooting now.
Yeah, you do that.
So Belisarius Call is going to start things off.
Okay.
And he's going to shoot the Lich Guard.
All right, bring it.
So this is...
We have had a super chat from the 6 Miles. He said, catching up from an earlier question, T-Sun's ritual doesn't state that strat must have been used by someone else. Can I double Overwatch with 1 unit and then a game with a Lord of Forbidden Law, Phil?
I believe that is
Phil?
Phil.
I believe that is the very dirty combo with the Thousand Suns you can do. So you can actually Overwatch, I think, 3 times with
Yeah, you
Thousand
definitely...
Suns.
You can overwatch 3 times.
But yeah, because it doesn't state it was already used that phase, or it might state that phase.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact wording.
If this is the Phil I think it is, Phil, stop it.
Yeah, you could overwatch. I know you can overwatch 3 times with 1,000 subs.
If it's not, I apologise. But if it isn't, you stop it right now. Right? Okay. Anyway, let me know. Let Jordan know. Hitting on freeze with Belisarius.
I am -1 to hit. Yes.
-1 hit. All hit. No sustained.
Okay, fine.
Strength 14.
Okay, -1 to wound, so 3s.
So 2 wounds on your invulnerable save because it's -4.
1 goes through.
Flat 3 damage.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
1 dead.
Just wasting everyone's time. Then we're going to do the Ballistari into the same unit.
Okay.
So he's going to be hitting on 5. Ooh. Oh no, that doesn't sound as good when you say it. Tell you what, we're going to try something here. I'm actually going to shoot them all into the Praetorians.
Okay.
Just to get rid of them.
Fair enough.
So
Fair enough.
4s rerolling 1s, 6s are sustained, so that goes back in. And then 3s. So 5 at -1, and these are flat 3 damage each.
Okay. It's probably fair to assume that 2 are maybe not with cover.
Yeah.
Just because of the buildings there, because you've got 1 over there. So that's -1.
-1.
So 1 definitely dead.
Yeah.
And then the others. Is it AP1?
AP1, yeah.
Oh right. Okay. So we're fine then.
Cool. I do still have their little. No, I don't have.
Sorry. So just to explain, 2 of the walkers would be shooting through the terrain, so I'd have cover.
Yeah.
But I took like a proportion that was good for Jake, to be fair, with the front guy that would not give me cover, if that makes sense. Which is why some saved, some didn't.
Right. Then, just not doing any damage. So 1's dead though.
Yes. Sorry.
Cool. So that's fine.
course.
So then.
Oh,
Thing is, I've got my my objectives, like, so I'm not really fussed, but we're just gonna. I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna reanimate them.
Okay.
I love them too much not to.
It was your Phil, Jake.
Stop it! Stop it! We've had this conversation, right?
1 back with a wound.
It's Phil who's coming on Sunday.
I know.
My
Oh,
friend Phil.
oh no, no, please.
With his awesome Thousand Suns list that I think we've literally like entered the time-space continuum to like pick out every single little bit of like what Thousand Suns can do and why you would use something and why you wouldn't. And I feel like I could probably run Thousand Suns now myself.
Oh no, I'm
so
scared.
You
now,
can
Jake.
do that yourself if you join the academy and do the army list right.
Yes, you too can also play an army. But no, but that is also a point though, because like this, I've used a lot of the lessons that like you've taught me on like how do you look at the game. Right, I need to decide because this is really annoying me now, and I can't use the other word I would use to describe this situation. So the onager that can see them will shoot.
Okay.
It will just shoot everything into them. So I just want them gone.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think I've just got to take the little victories where I can.
Yeah.
We'll start with the stubs. So 4s, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
And then with sustained.
Yeah. Did it stand still? Were heavy stubs heavy or
They're
no?
not
They just
heavy,
rapid fire.
yeah. And then 4 saves, no AP. Next go, I am
Alright.
going to swap into the heavy one though. 'cause
3s,
you're
I
starting
am
to get really
okay.
close. Nice. And then the D6 shot. So 5, hitting on 4s, rolling 1s. 2, 3s. 1 wound -3.
What strength is it?
Strength 9.
Oh,
This is
okay.
the eradication, right?
That'll go through.
So flat
That'll
3.
kill the one I brought back.
This one. Right, then the other one will
Go on, lads.
The other one will just shoot the Lich Guard.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So D6 plus 2 because of blast.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 shots. Come on, loads of 6s here. Hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s. 6s.
Hit on 5.
Why do they hit on
Did not
3s?
stand still for heavy.
It doesn't have heavy.
Oh.
It's only heavy if I go to the Doctrine.
Oh, I see.
And then that's 2 saves, -3 flat 3.
Oh, because I'm -1 to wound, yeah. So 4 up in buns, I make 1,
And
one
one's
dies.
dead. Hooray! And then the Doom Strider's going to shoot the Nightbringer.
Is that everything?
That is everything
This is
shot.
Oh
no.
People would moan at me if I didn't
No, you-
reanimate them as well for free with the
Go for it.
Overlord.
Go for
So
it. Go for it.
I will do that. Oh dear.
It's like kicking a baby.
That's 3 wounds. 3 wounds back.
Baby.
It is like kicking a baby.
They are back from
Cool.
the dead.
Amazing. Good to see you. What's the toughness of the Nightbringer?
Right, 30.
I think it's 11 or 10.
Okay, I'll start rolling this because there's a lot of shots. here.
11.
Okay, so I'm winning on 6s.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
And 2
And you
hit
half
him.
damage on this guy.
Oh, I'm going
It's
to half
all,
those stubbers,
it's
mate.
all 1 damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that's 1 wound,
Very well.
no AP.
I'm okay.
8, and then the Cerberus Raiders. 2 hits. No wounds.
Oh.
Cool. That is everything. Sharp. So charging, I'm not going to charge because I want to at least be able to like have options to A-Forge because I could just absolutely mess this up.
You could.
I'd have to tank shock him to really guarantee it.
Yeah.
Do it.
What's the strength on you guys?
Do it.
The strength
Do
6.
it.
Okay, so
Strength
you got
5.
eight-
so
eight
I don't
die.
know. The
Oh,
strength
no,
five,
you
I only
got
get
5. Only strength 5.
I know.
But you only need 2, right?
Yeah,
And then
but
the guys
2
go.
out of five.
5s on 5 dice is not maths.
How many CP you got?
2.
2. I mean,
I actually,
Anything
I,
else to use
It
them?
stops your breaches being tied up, right?
well, no, 'cause I could Overwatch next go anyway.
On one guy. Is that worth it?
No, the whole unit could Overwatch.
No, yeah, as in
You
like
can shoot one
Overwatch
guy.
into the one.
do you
Oh,
have,
no,
do
but-
you have the grenades keyword on these horses?
No.
Just something interesting because obviously the grenade strat can get around high toughness.
No. How about no? Cool. I think I'm going to leave it there. So we'll just so you'll get to fight the
So you're
warriors.
not going to tank shot.
No.
Okay.
Because there's just like I think it's just too risky, right?
Well, it would. Oh no, it doesn't tie me up because I can fall back and
Exactly,
charge.
yeah.
But you could.
What's the risk here?
I mean, there's not a huge amount of risk here, is there really? 'Cause
Well, currently I've got a nice move block going on,
yeah.
but you don't really want to leave here.
But you
that's
could
the
just put one guy in base contact, right? Which is going to be the tank shocker.
thing. Yeah.
I don't actually think there's a downside to
Tell you
this,
what, I'll do
really,
it. I'll do
Except
it.
the guy somehow killing one of you.
I'll do it just to see. So we charge. He does get
Okay.
in just.
Yeah.
So bang. They're all literally going to go 2 inches.
Mhm.
Then I'll tank shot for 1 CP. So
Do it, do it,
Right.
do it.
5s.
Hey!
Okay, well.
There you go.
There you go.
Let's go, Jake.
I mean, that is outrageous.
So I'm actually going to make sure they can tank shot now.
Yeah,
'cause I
they do have the
Okay,
vehicle
cool.
keyword.
And insulting.
I made sure to check.
And then I haven't got enough OC to stop that, so I'm just going to stay there.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
And then that's it. So end of my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to get stand battle lines
Very good.
for 5.
Yep.
Yep. And then I'm going to get behind enemy lot. Oh, I didn't shoot that. Do you mind if I just shoot them into
Oh,
the
go
reanimate?
for it.
Right.
Absolutely go for it.
This is flamers. So
Yep.
this is 17.
Very good.
And what's its toughness?
Toughness 6.
Okay. So this is 5s.
Mm-hmm.
So that is
Oh, not bad.
6 at minus, I think 1.
Okay.
6 at minus nothing.
Okay. So I have a 3+ save. I take 1, and I've got feeling of being 4 up.
Amazing.
I still take 1.
So end of the go, I'm going to get 8 points on my secondaries. So 5 on extend battle lines and 3 on behind enemy lines. And that is that. So that's Michael's turn.
oh,
Oh,
I
no,
will
sorry,
get-
combat. There's combat.
Yes, of course. I would also get defend stronghold
Yeah.
at the end.
You're
of your
going to
turn
get it
for-
no matter what.
for 3
yeah.
points as well. So
Unless I charge you on it.
unless you charge me, that's a
Yeah.
good point actually. It's probably worth it. You don't
yeah,
lose anything.
yeah. I'll
You don't
do
lose
it.
anything.
No. I'm not going to re-roll it either because
Fair
I
enough.
need 2 CP gain in my turn. So
Fair enough.
Cool.
So we'll get that one for
Yeah.
the 3 points. I said 10 last time, didn't I? So I'll just
Yeah.
roll that again. 10 Necron warriors.
I need 2 CP gain to my go so I can overwatch and shoot
wow.
back. So that's why.
Awful. And then 4s to wound. 2 wounds.
Wounds. 4 up. Both fine.
Cool.
Can
Can hit me
the
now.
good leader man. Nothing. Right. He's terrible.
He's not a very good leader, man, is
Not a
he?
very good leader man.
He should be butchering these.
He's going back to leader school.
Mortals on 3s, right?
Teach him how to be a leader. A true leader. 2 mortal wounds, 1 minus 1.
Are they not strength 5 or anything?
No.
Jeez.
No.
Okay.
No.
2 mortal wounds, 1 at -1. That's 3
So,
dead.
3 dead. They're going to come back anyway.
Take the wins, Jake.
We'll take small victories.
Cool.
Cool. So then, going into your turn, Michael, you're going to get a whole heap of primary. Does it cap at 15?
No,
well, I
there's
don't
no-
control this.
There's no cap.
But it would be 15 total.
Well, you'll get 6,
Yeah.
3, so you'll get 12.
Oh, 12, yeah.
12, yeah.
12, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, 12 points on the primary.
And then cards.
Cards, yeah. Right, so engage on all fronts. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
there's a
the
Nightbringer.
Nightbringer just waddles, doesn't he? And then,
Bring it down,
I've got
I mean,
loads of tanks to choose
Mr.
from.
Nightbringer. It's your turn to do something now. Blue Steel wasn't very effective last turn. Is this damaged? It is damaged. Okay. Right, I've got some reanimations to do, and then I'm going to do some movement.
So if we do that off camera, so if you go to the top down, then you can discuss.
Cool.
Okay. All right, Kobe.
Yeah.
What's your analysis of that turn, mate?
I don't think Jake did enough damage.
You don't think he did enough
No.
damage? No.
No. I was really expecting the monolith to drop. And like quite a few Lich Guard to drop as well.
Yeah.
But only the one Lich Guard and 2 Praetorians wasn't ideal.
No, it's
But Jake scored points, which is kind of what he needs to be doing right now. So,
well, it is to win the game.
well,
But I see what you're saying. I think Mike does still have a lot of powerful assets at his disposal right now, right? And the fact that he's just going to keep reanimating.
Yeah, I mean, Jake's done a really good job of just holding these Necron warriors where they are.
Yeah.
Which I think has been
But
very useful for him.
in all fairness, I think that the warriors being there is where they probably would be without that tying up anyway, because all they want to do is just sit on that objective. And
Sure. Well, I
unfortunately-
think maybe they might move out more into the middle and hold both the middle and the
No,
far,
'cause-
because and then he completely stops Jake moving.
But don't forget, Mike does have the Lich Guard to handle that. So the Lich Guard in the middle is his middle block, right? But then the warriors are holding the other one, because the thing is, once he stretches the units, he's going to have very little OC on both. So Jake could then have the potential to flip an objective.
Possibly.
And I think that's probably why it's better to just put the whole lot onto one objective. And yeah, park in the boss, as we would say, right?
Okay.
But yeah, I think the monolith now just going to be getting his wounds back, and he's still in action, so it's going to do some damage, I think.
Well, from all these dice rolls, I believe the monolith has gathered quite a few wounds back.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
But the reanimator though.
All right. Well, they're all ready.
Well,
so-
okay, you're right. Back over to them.
Right. We're interrupting you because I'm doing an Overwatch.
Okay.
With the Cataphrons into the Lich Guard.
Fair enough.
This is why I need 2 CP, because I wanted 1 CP to Overwatch, then 1 CP to maybe shoot back if I need to. So here we go. 6s, re-roll in, and 6s are sustained. So 6 hits so far.
Very nice.
Plus another.
Ooh.
Ooh, so that's going to be 14 hits in
Okay.
total.
It's going to kill me in my turn, or I can't use the reanimation stratagem.
It's the only way. Freeze because not freeze. 4s because you're -1 to wound.
Right.
That was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Right. And these
Okay.
are flat 3 damage each.
They're -2, aren't they?
Yeah.
I've got 4 up in.
And I do still have the Dominus to go after.
Yes, Jake.
I've got 10 guys, so you could kill all 10 if I roll badly. So I'll roll 10 dice at once. Whoop. Okay, so that is 4 dead so far.
Yeah.
6 dead.
6 dead. Cool.
That
Then
is-
I've got the Dominus.
Spicy.
Big plays.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of
So
damage.
Dominus can re-roll all his hits because he's joined the unit.
Yep.
So he gets 1 hit with sustain, so 2 hits. Strength 5, so -1 to wounds, so 5s, but if he rolls a 6, it's death wounds.
Yeah.
Nothing. Cool. And then he gets his little macro stub. So re-rolling it. So 4 hits. 6s, 1 wound, -1.
One
No,
wound.
sorry,
one
minus
wound,
nothing. Minus
One
nothing.
wound, minus nothing. Well, it still goes through. I'm
just did
pretty
damage.
sure I am just 2.
Oh no, 2 damage. No,
So
no, 1
3 up
damage.
save.
1 damage.
Pretty sure I'm a 3 up save.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
believe
Yeah, 3
Lich
up.
Guard
Yeah.
are 2s.
Cool. So 1 wound.
Cool. So I
You
killed
You killed
6.
6 of them.
and a half.
Very spicy.
Nice. I'm happy with that.
That's
Right.
very good.
And the monolith stayed still.
Did you put all your warriors back?
I did, yeah.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
How many's in the
It's
unit?
D3 plus 3 come back. So.
I haven't.
I mean, you can't get rid of them, but you've locked them in one place of the board, so their control
Sadly
is
on the
limited.
objective.
Yeah, yeah.
Shooting?
Yes, shooting. The monolith now at 10 wounds
Yeah.
from 5, which is
No, they're doing
good. I guess I'll shoot. I've got bring it down.
Oh,
engage all
sorry,
fronts.
I'm in the heavy thing, like we spoke about.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Like we spoke
So
about.
no, I did say it beforehand. So if I'm in my deployment zone, which is only really this stuff,
Oh, yeah.
you're -1 AP,
Okay.
and more so I'm heavy.
Sure. Okay.
This is what we discussed.
Right, it's blue steel time.
Okay.
Face the camera. Oh, guys, we haven't had the blue steel
yeah.
off. Right, Jake's camera.
Oh,
Go.
It was good.
I hate
it was
you.
good.
And Mike's camera.
I hate
I
embarrassing.
already did it.
No, you got to do it again.
Oh, fine.
It's a blue steel off.
Right, I'll do it if I get at least 2 shots. Let's go 1 shot.
This is where it's D6.
Yeah, you thought you weren't going to get it.
It's
right,
a little
so
Bob that did it for me.
1 it hits, and then it does wound.
Yeah.
That is an AP2 wound on this
I
Doom
failed
Rider.
it.
You do fail. It's D6 plus 3 damage.
Oh, no.
Yes,
so
feel the fury of my
blue stealing.
blue steel, or was it Magnum?
Magnum.
That's the question.
So it's Magnum if you roll the max shots.
Or was it Latigra? You know.
All the different ones.
Okay. The monolith. The monolith. Time to shoot with the monolith. If I shoot you, you're just going to wreck me back. They would have shot twice in my turn. That's pretty annoying. That. I'm gonna be forced to fire at these with some stuff. So I'm gonna shoot these with the whip.
Yeah, the particle hit.
And then the death rays will go for, I think, the Iron Strider Ballistari.
Yeah. Bear in mind, I have to shoot back what you shot me.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like they're slightly less of a threat. Where is El Monolitho? There he is.
Caravan.
Right.
It's the caravan.
The particle whip, 3d6. That is
There we
what
go.
I'm talking about.
No.
All right,
Doesn't
time
target
to
the good
whip
use.
these sterilizers.
Now, can you do that on the wound roll? That's the real question.
Blast.
No, so
Strength 8.
so well, you need to hit first. So 2s.
Nearly got away with it.
But
Twos.
I am toughness 3, so you'll be winning me on 2s.
Okay. Right, well, I have thoroughly whipped you there because that is 8 mortal wounds straight away.
Oh right. Well, they are 2 wounds each. So
I take it back.
they're dead.
Okay.
So,
Whipped.
and in other news, water as well.
Whipped cream.
Right.
And then the death rays into the Iron Strider.
Yeah.
Ballistari. They all hit.
They all hit. No sustain though. So that's
No
right.
sustained. Oh, they do all wound.
So 3 fail.
3 fail.
So roll one at a time because one's on 4.
The first.
Is alive on a wound.
The second will kill them.
him.
And the last one. Yeah.
Kills him as well.
7 damage.
Deadly demise. So 1 blows up.
Cool.
So
that'll kill
you'll
this
take a
guy.
mortal wound, and I'll take a mortal wound.
Excellent.
So you've lost 7 Lich Guard this turn, yeah?
7, yeah. 7 more than I lost
Oh, feel no pain on
last turn.
So these on a wound. Cool.
Cool. You know what, Monolith? Good job. Good job.
Thanks.
You see, I almost fired the chronomounts at your breaches.
Yeah.
And they would have just absolutely shredded me.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't.
It's a good little. It's the one thing I think Admech have got, which is that this unit is
yeah,
300.
That unit's very good.
This unit is about 390
I think it's worth it.
points.
I think it's worth it. Charges. I'm going to charge you.
It does the job of 4 blit rays.
The successful blue steel
Yeah.
goes in like I don't know, something. There we go, into both. Why not?
Goes in where?
I was going to make a joke about that scene where
Oh, that's the problem.
where they're at the petrol station with they're doing the dance with the petrol. Have you seen Zoolander, right?
Yes, Michael.
Okay, cool.
I'm not a swine.
But he doesn't like Star Wars or Lord of the Rings.
No, I love Lord of the Rings. I hate Star Wars.
He hates Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, I really, but the thing is, all the other 8 films I don't like very much, but I love Revenge of the Sith so much, which makes up for it.
Fair enough. Lich Guard into the breaches, and I guess the chicken. That will do it.
Tattoo Tabletop has just gifted 5 Vanguard Tactics memberships.
Right.
Mate, you are an absolute legend.
Much ad.
Guys,
Right.
everyone who was just gifted a membership, make sure to say thank you to Tattoo Tabletop.
Right.
And remember, we do have quite a lot of members content coming out at the moment. Myself and Jake have just filmed a massive batch of videos.
We've got a lot to come.
A lot to come, exactly. So yeah, and we do lives every Friday as well. So yeah, make sure to check the members content out.
Amazing.
And join the academy. Do that one first.
And call me handsome.
And call me
Call
handsome
me-
second.
And
Yes.
and go, handsome 1, handsome 2.
The number top male model, is that what's his thing? Top male model.
We're not
We're
talking
talking about Steve. I'd say.
Oh, Mr. Britain.
Bodybuilder in Warhammer.
The Nightbringer.
Yes.
Will
Bring the knife.
Scythe of the Nightbringer.
Yes.
You. He misses once. And strength 14. No 6s for devastating wounds.
40 for.
And 3 wounds, AP 4.
Is this on the Doom Strider?
Yes.
No,
That is
it's dead. It didn't
a lot
explode.
of damage.
Give me my Doom Strider back.
Does he have deadly demise?
I rolled it, didn't do anything.
How
You
many
are
wounds-
going to get max on Bring It Down, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, because obviously you killed the 2 other walkers.
How many
as well.
wounds does the Doom Strider have? Or the little boat?
11.
11.
11.
11.
11.
11.
11.
And then I'm pretty sure,
Yeah,
yeah. you'll get the
Mike
max
has
8,
Max bring it down this turn.
Cool. Then
Cool.
combat here.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
I'll put everyone into the chicken.
Cool.
That can, and I'd put one guy into the breach assisters into the breaches. Okay.
I'm top of 7.
1 wound.
1
5 to wound you.
minus
2.
So 5 up. Good.
Excellent.
Amazing.
And then
Get to hammer hand him to death.
I'll do the character into the chicken first. See if we can do that
What
straight away.
character?
So that is 3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
Because it's devastating wounds and 3 damage.
So he's on 2 left.
And then, because you've only got 2 left, let's see if Chronomandy can kill you. Whereas
Or Google Chrome Mandy.
Google Chrome Mandy.
Google Chronomans.
2 hits, 2 wounds, -1.
I don't know if I'm okay. So,
The suspense.
I'm okay.
You got 3 up save?
Yeah.
Oh. I was going to say I sent
How
you
much
back
damage
in,
is that?
That's 1.
Oh,
That's
cool.
one,
I'm alive!
I was going to say I sent you back in time, bro. Again,
So,
but
please stop saying bro. And then over here, so...
I've just got the 2 Lich Guard as well.
Oh, is that into the tank? Oh,
the
cool, because
chicken.
I actually saw one you to kill the chicken, because then I'll get more to fight the Lich Guard.
Strength 6, so 2 wounds, it's AP 2.
Oh, Jake! He's only gone and done it.
He's only
You'll
gone
get
and
them all
done
in
it.
anyway, because it's base and base, right?
Yeah, because he can't make base from where that one is, so he has to go
Yeah.
that way.
Oh, we've had a verdict on the blue steel off. Grim Dark Ash has just super chatted, and he said, for Mike, winning the blue steel off, Jake was just too handsome to win.
Yeah, it would have been unfair.
Jake, he's so hot right now.
So yeah, I am. It's quite sweaty. So I'm going to fight with me breaches.
Yeah, you do that.
So 4s, re-rolling hits though because the ability doesn't just say range.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I'll just re-roll that. Okay. 3s,
-1 to wound.
so 4.
-1 to hit as well.
Oh.
It's too late now, it's fine.
We'll take them up. 2 wounds.
Sure,
Alright.
sure.
On
2
your
wounds,
invulnerable
there's no
saves.
devastating or anything.
No.
1 goes through.
So 3 damage.
And you have activated my trap card, for I will... No, I don't know. I think I can, just in the fight phase, right? Activate this on Dying Legions. Yes, I can.
No.
I will reanimate 4, so you killed 1.
Yeah. And you get.
They come back, and another 1 with a wound.
So you've net gained 1.
Aha.
It's ridiculous. This is just simply unfair. And then the Ballistari hit twice, and the Ballistari wound once.
Cool.
No, sorry, it doesn't wound at all. No,
Right, okay.
No.
He's straight 5.
Yeah, he's strength 5.
Toughness 5,
Yeah,
-1 to wound,
yeah,
so it wouldn't wound.
Cool, that's fine. That's it.
Their -1 to wound, I believe, is just all the time. Yeah, it is all the time. It's not like
No, I
if
rolled
you're
a
higher.
5 though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so just to save.
Does your character have attacks in your Breacher squad?
He's not actually in base of this one.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Your horses can hit
Oh yes, of
the
course.
Shard of the Night.
Ready? Pony.
I'm thus far
One
impressed.
pony. Pony. Pony.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm fine.
pony. That was pony.
Your Ruststalkers, obviously you would have gone with them
Oh yeah.
before.
Leader man from Leader School. Leader School. Leader School. He killed 4.
He's actually doing his job.
Oh my! It's his job, isn't it?
That's worth a promotion there.
No, it does not.
It is. That is worth
He's
the promotion.
now actually a leader. Oh, that was a roll. 1 mortal, 2 saves minus 1.
2 saves minus 1. 1 failed, so
another-
2 more dead.
So I killed 6.
Yeah. In my turn.
Epic.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Very,
you're
very nice. That's it.
You get to hit me back.
Oh, I do get
like
to
once
hit
you've
you back.
piled in, and you'll
probably
get the same amount again.
still
like,
10,
once you've
innit?
done piling. Yeah.
They don't stop coming, and they never stop coming.
Please don't.
4.
2 and so 1 dies, 1's on 1 wound.
Cool.
Cool, and then that is it.
That
So your
is
turn.
it. I score some points. I have engage all fronts for 3.
Yep.
And bring it down for 8.
Epic gaming
It
moment.
caps at 8, I think.
Cool. And then that's that.
Over to you, my handsome friend.
So primary wise, I'm gonna get. We can test that one. So I'm just gonna get 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then cards wise, investigate some signals.
Call. You found your calling.
I may have to. I'm engaging. I'm gonna redraw.
You can get engage easy with those guys. I'm not going to kill them.
No, it's
Yeah.
more. Oh no, yeah, I've got the
Yeah,
Vanguard.
you got-
I am gonna draw another though because
Yeah,
I
of
don't really
course.
want investigate
Yeah.
signal. So bring it down.
I mean, that's fair.
Kill them on there. So,
Yes.
and I can't shoot with these. That's sad.
But you are in the heavy Doctriner, so
Yeah.
you do have your Doom Crawlers to do some damage.
Yeah, you don't need to meet me by the way, because I'm just. It's pretty simple. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay in combat here.
Okay.
All right. I know that may seem mad, but the main reason is just so then I can shoot them on lift,
Fair enough.
and the Vanguard are just gonna scupper themselves over. Does he have like a sweep profile?
He does, yes.
What's his sweep profile?
It is a mighty 14 attacks.
Okay.
Strength 8 minus 2 damage.
Because I could just try and like get that objective off you, is what I'm thinking.
Is the
So I think you could
Satan...
advance and just sit on there, right?
Yeah.
Mike,
I'll
is
do
the
that.
Satan a monster?
The Zatan is a monster.
So you could just shoot him, Jake.
You could do the anti-monster strat. Is there like a bullet rounds thing? No, you don't have that anymore. Oh, that's a shame.
You're thinking Death Watch, Mike.
You know?
Well, they used to have like a enriched rounds or whatever it was called.
Okay,
in,
I now have the
9th
objective
edition.
back off you,
Yes.
and you're -1 OC because you're within 3 of me.
Well, screw you.
So Andy Tech Dad has been a member for 10 months.
What a lad.
He said, "What's the worst tactical mission in the game?"
What's the worst?
Investigate signals.
Yeah, investigate.
In my opinion,
I
investigate signals.
mean, capture enemy outpost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like
It's
at least
doable, though.
But at least like that's playing into being
Investigate
on.
signals is doable.
Well,
No, no,
yeah,
but
but
not-
you get
not-
really well rewarded.
So the reason
for
I
enemy
think
outposts.
investigate signals is worse than capturing enemy outposts because at least if you're capturing any outposts, at least then you're getting on an objective. So it's like somewhere you want to be on the board. Whereas investigate signals, you have to be right in the corners.
It really changes.
Where there's
your
no
game plan.
objectives and there may not be anything. And like for some units, it's just going to put you out.
Yeah, but you should have units that are able to do it, right? The problem for me with enemy outpost is if you're losing a game, you're never going to score it.
But it's the same with investigate
But
signals.
then, but you could
Well,
argue that
you
with
could
anyone.
still get investigate signals, right? You could have deep strike units, you could have redeploys, you could have a unit at the back of the board on your
I think
deployment zone.
I think in capture enemy outposts is on
It's
depending
a
on when you
feels
draw
bad,
it.
I think.
If you it's when you draw it.
Early game feels
Yeah.
bad. Yeah,
On that note, I'm going to shoot.
cool.
So I'm going to shoot him into Mia.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
2 shots. He did stand still, but he's in combat, so it just puts him back on 4s.
sure.
Rerolling 1s, so 1 hit. 1 wound because it's strength
That
9.
is a wound.
-1.
I am okay.
Okay. First Onager into him.
I do have a shoot back, but it's only if you destroy a model.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing.
How many CP are we both on?
I'm on 2.
I'm on 1.
Yeah, I'm on 2, yeah.
Cool. Right, I've got that right.
Cool. So then, so Big Ray, 6, 3 rerolling 1s with sustained D3.
Okay.
So here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
It's strength 9 either way, so 5s.
That's good.
So that's 4 at -2, and these are 2 damage each.
2 damage each. Mine, that will be 1.
Yeah.
3 damage each.
2 damage
2
each, because
damage
this isn't
each.
the enhanced version.
Okay.
So basically, the option was retreat from the Lich Guard, and then I should have just retreated from the Lich Guard and shot him, but I want to try and get to bring it down. Then next one, 5.
Well, it
3
makes sense to retreat with the breaches anyway, right?
No, because I can say there's a whole thing. Hang on.
Okay.
Sorry. 3, 2 wounds -2, 2 damage. The reason is because I can pay -1 to wound on this unit,
Right.
and then you're going to wound them on 6s, and you can't really go anywhere
Okay.
with this because you're going to have to hit this.
I didn't know if you wanted to set up an Overwatch or a shoot back or anything.
It's more like I want to just try and kill them now.
Good, cool. Fair enough. Right, what was that just shot me?
That was 2 damage each,
Okay.
-2, so he'll be on 4.
4.
Which is not enough. And Cool is not in range of anything.
I'm going to use my command point and heal reanimation on it.
Oh,
And because it's a canoptic reanimator, I heal 4 wounds.
Ah! Oh, it's so depressing.
It's a monolith, you can't deal with it, my friend. It's too good.
I
It's too
can't
strong.
do it anyway. I'm saying 35% right. And, right, so that's that. So now we're going to fight in combat. So you're going to get to pick the first person to fight.
I will fight with some Lich Guard, I guess.
Nice.
Actually, I'm a little concerned. No, I get to fight here first anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Unless I fight here.
I should probably fight there, right? Because you actually did a fair bit of damage.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go there, and it was like 10
That's an
last
eight.
time, wasn't it? So 10 guys.
They've got 1 more wound here, so you would take a whole model out by doing this.
Yeah. So I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because you actually shredded the... Okay, never mind.
So it's still enough to potentially kill 1 though.
Yeah.
Which it is.
Okay,
So
cool.
it kills 1. So I'll fight with the Cataphrons. So
Yep.
now
All
I
in
can
combat
get...
now, aren't they? Including the character.
Yeah. So the actual track people.
Yes.
5s re-rolling. 6s don't give me anything because it's not shooting.
Mm-hmm. So -1 to hit, -1 to wound, yeah?
Yeah. And then 3 4s. So 3 -2.
Okay. 2 go through.
So 3 damage each, and then the Tech Man, oh, fighter of the night man.
So how many Lich Guard have you got left there?
Just 2 in the unit there.
2.
Then he gets 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
For now.
4s fully re-rolling. 4s, 2 saves, -2, flat 2 damage.
There is 1 left. I'm so sorry.
So annoying. Leave me alone!
Is that the whole unit?
Yeah.
I will for free.
Oh,
Bring some back.
For God's sake.
Mike, do you want to just double check you can do that stratagem on the monolith? Someone, Bence,
Oh, yeah.
has just said actually he can't use the stratagem on the monolith.
Oh, because it's if you have models destroyed, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm cheating again. So
Casual
Gasp.
cheating.
yes,
They would have thought
I'll
it.
just do this here then. So
Some
I've
of
only
them
got
have
4
that.
wounds left on the monolith rather than 8. The
significant.
Ooh,
guy
City, okay.
bringing the guy back. I do bring 1 back. I think I forgot to use my reanimation, my orb, but hey ho. I think we're okay at this stage.
Okay. And then Lich Guard will get to fight.
Yes.
I actually believe, so if I, no, so he'll be in engagement range here. So that's sad. So I was going to be like, I may have fought my way out of combat.
Right, let's see if we can send you back in time, bro. The Chronomancer does hit you twice.
Yeah.
Does wound you once. It's -1.
Who was that into, sorry?
The Iron Strider.
Okay, so he's dead.
Yep.
Darcy blow? No, no blowing.
That was all into the Iron Strider.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right. Cool.
Ruststalkers. Right, leader man. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, leader man. Okay, 3 hits this time. Say 2 mortal
2
wounds.
dead, yeah.
And then the actual other guy, 2 wounds -1.
2 wounds -1.
So
2 more dead. So
2 more
4
dead?
more dead.
Oh,
Chewing through these now.
yeah.
As soon as you manage to actually hit.
Yeah. Who would have thunk it? So end of the turn, I'm going to get engaged for 3
Cool.
points because I have 3 quarters and I'm playing tactical.
Yep.
And I'm just going to discard, bring it down for a CP.
Yep. I do have a Nightbringer.
Oh yeah, into the Cerberus Raiders. The Dags.
1 mortal wound and then a bunch of saves.
They're dead.
Cool.
I still have the objective.
You do, yeah.
Oh no, I don't.
No, you do. You got, I think, 3 guys on there.
Oh yeah, they're AC2. And you're AC -1.
OC3.
Yeah. Cool, so Michael's turn. Michael's going to get another 12.
You don't know your score?
Yeah.
You got his score in there?
Did you get, what was yours?
I got 3 for engage because I got the basic
And
one. And I'm playing
nothing to bring it down, then?
Nothing. I've discarded bring it down for a CP.
Okay.
I get a command point. I'm not actually on the centre one because I'm trying to get that void scythe and to kill that vehicle.
Okay,
So-
so you're going to get 6.
Yeah, I don't have a character over there, do I? So 6
Yeah.
for the primary. And then some
Michael, I
cards.
think you're going to need Battle Shock on this unit. There's 9 models in this unit. You
I
need a battle
I
shot.
will reanimate
Jake,
first.
you are on 4 CP now, yeah?
3 CP.
3 CP.
Oh, he's on 3 CP.
I know.
This
You
guy.
You need a battle shock here.
Well, first I'll reanimate 4 guys, and then we'll see if I need a battle shock test.
But wouldn't you? What happens first? Battle shock or reanimation?
Reanimation. So battle shock is in the battle shock step of the command phase.
Okay.
Which is essentially at the
Reanimation
end.
is. Oh, actually, reanimation's at the end of your command phase. So
Okay.
you are absolutely correct.
So
my friend.
we'll put these here for now.
Battle
Take
shock.
battle shock.
They would fail.
And does that mean you get to use reanimation?
Oh, you do reanimate even if you're battle shocked.
Oh.
Which, you
What
know,
was that?
I
It's
know
fine.
thematically it does make sense that you wouldn't be able to.
But you are
I like the
OC0
fact.
here.
I am OC0. I like the fact that
So are you going to?
So would that give you
I'll
3
spend
less
the CP.
points?
He's
It makes
spent
sense.
the
I'll spend the
CP,
CP. It'd be silly not to. Right?
Lichguard and friends?
So you're on 0 CP.
0 CP, yes. So Lichguard and friends do pass, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
So now it means that
And
you
the
can't bring
monolith.
any more models back this turn. After
Uh,
you've done
he-
your reanimation.
On the
Monolith
Lich Guard he
fails.
can. He's got a
Oh,
free
he
strap.
can live, right.
Yes, the monolith fails. So reanimation then, the warriors I've already done.
Done.
I'll put them back. And then the Lichguard
Lichguard.
for healing that one guy.
Cool. Right.
And then the monolith for 2d3, because the reanimator. 6 wounds back.
Oh.
Oh, he really loves the monolith.
No one loves them on
And then,
No, it's stupid.
so that's technically end of command
It's a
phase.
big
but
caravan.
the cards, so I've drawn cleanse.
I
I will cleanse.
But he could just fly and.
He can do whatever he likes.
Assassinate.
Assassinate. You have a
So,
character over there.
Character there and calls lane operative because he's near the Omegas.
Call is fine, yeah, so that's reasonably difficult. Sure, I'll draw another one, discard one. Extend battle lines.
Which
Well.
you pretty much already doing as long as you just move the Technomance on that objective.
Yeah, so I think I'll ditch assassination.
And then he can then cleanse that objective.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you've already. Well, once the Nightbringer kills then. Cool. And this is turn 5 now.
This is turn 5, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
turn
turn
5, last turn of the game.
Right.
All right.
This is
I'm
top
actually
and
impressed I remembered that.
So, monolith is battle shocked,
Yeah.
but it did reanimate a bunch of wounds. It is going to float ominously over here.
Bloody caravan. Look at it.
Um,
Don't forget his wounds.
then
Take your wounds with you, son.
I thought I'd just make it up as I go.
That's fair.
The Technomancer will move.
The Necro Technomancer.
The Technomandy will go over here.
Not gonna
So-
cleanse.
I only moved 10. I can actually do it, to be fair. I'll go over here and cleanse, because I know I'll hold this one.
Yeah,
And
because you're,
they're
you're
on
on
pistol,
battle
aren't
shots.
they?
Yeah.
So,
And you could cleanse with the Nightbringer if you really want, but I know you don't actually
I
hold the
could.
objective.
What I am actually going to do... Oh, it's risky. I was thinking I could teleport these out using...
But I can still Overwatch.
But you can overwatch them when they get set up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm bagging.
And then
on
if I
basically.
shoot you, you just shoot me back.
Mike, what was the reason for moving that monolith forward?
Just sit on the objective for the
Even
future,
though
I
it's
guess.
battle shocked?
Yeah, well,
So
you
it
know,
won't
it's,
count
it's
for anything?
big and it's cool. Actually,
Tactical.
Need this guy.
There's not much. Like, the thing is, there's no risks to it because I can't Overwatch him.
No.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. If I could Overwatch him, then I'd be like, well,
Well,
you
I mean, your Doomcrawler's things at the back, not in range.
Also gets.
But I'm waiting for I'm waiting for this to happen.
Ah,
So to just be transparent, I'm
Cleanse
waiting for
there.
this to happen
right.
Yeah.
because I need to Overwatch that because if I can kill them in his movement phase, I think that's quite big.
Yeah,
Because
100%.
obviously I don't know. I haven't really been keeping track of what I probably have left in here.
I am going to do it.
Probably have no prisoners.
I am going
Yeah,
to
I
do
don't
it.
know prisoners yet.
Yeah.
I'm
so-
going to teleport using the Monolith's Eternity Gate.
And I'm going to Overwatch.
Yeah, you do
So
that.
down to 2 CP.
You
Yeah,
do that.
so-
So we'll start with the Dominus because I've been doing it because oh no, there's not a model on 1 wound left now, is there?
Sorry, what? No, there
No,
isn't. a
Yeah,
really
they're all on
model
full.
there.
Cool.
They all stand right here.
If I haven't shown anyone anything, it's at least that Admech can have like a cool.
I think you just take 2 of these units.
Yeah.
Absolutely
You
fantastic.
can't take the cool upgrade though. That's the only problem.
No, but
On
still.
both.
Do you prefer these arc rifles or the anti-infantry ones?
They are
Yeah, I
rifles,
think you
so
take
many.
it every time.
Because the thing is, the torsion cannons are toffee because they don't get a lot of shots.
So yeah, the D3 would blast.
Yeah.
But they're anti-infantry too. So.
But like they're only like strength 5, like 1 damage or 2 damage or something.
Yeah, you need the anti-vehicle. There's so many vehicles in the game at the moment.
So that is 6 at -2, flat 3. So you need to take 2 at a time, please.
Yes. I mean, they're all 4 up inlands actually, these guys, including the Chronomancer.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I'll just roll them all.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Oh lord. Right.
Okay.
Okay, come on, Dominus. Reroll hits, please. 2 hits. Come on, 1/6 to wound, and I've killed all the Lich Guard.
Is it command point?
I actually I've got them spare, and I only need 1 to do what I want to, so I'm going to do it. Right, bear in mind, we'll never ever teach you to do this on the Vanguard.
This is a fun and friendly game.
Oh, I saw
I saw the 6.
I was going to about to say a really rude word. And then this is the macro pistol. Just watch this do it. No. Sad. Oh,
Cool.
well. So I killed 1 at
You
least.
did indeed.
At least. He's
says
probably been
that.
dead 4 times over in this game, Jake. We have just had another 5 gifted Vanguard Tactics membership from Tattoo Table.
Legends.
Mate, you're an absolute legend.
Yes,
Thank you
so much.
Kisses on the forehead, nowhere else.
And it's at this stage that I would like to ask any of you that are watching that have done the academy, like yourself, James, if you want to give like a star review. Like
I want a
in the
one.
chat.
I want a 1
Throw it in
sentence.
there.
1 sentence on
One sentence?
why you should sign up to the Vanguard Tactics Academy in 1 sentence.
Okay, and a out of 5 rating.
But bear in mind, like,
because I'd be keen to see that.
A sentence stops when you put a full stop, and no one ever puts a full stop in like anything on the internet.
Are you ready for
No,
the
this
top male model of the year,
me.
the Nightbringer?
Okay.
He's
Just
gonna
the objective.
look at your Dune Crawler.
Look at me. I am the
Blue Steel.
3 shots. You see, that was clearly a good one. 2s,
Clearly.
3s. I mean, that was a good one.
And how many?
3 wounds, -4.
So 4 plus invul.
Yep.
1 failed. How much damage?
That was a bad
4
one.
damage. 4 damage.
So down to 6.
That's not too bad. D6 plus 3.
These things are well tanky, actually.
They are. I think they're
I think they're really good.
super good.
If you want, Admech units that are good, breaches, these people, nothing else. Oh no, Manipulus.
Shooting phase. So I will cleanse with Le Technomandy.
Yeah, and cleanse
Cleanse
with,
with these guys that
Yep.
teleported.
and then you've just
and
got the
then
monolith to shoot.
The monolith. I'm going to shoot the breaches
Yeah, I think you have to.
because I think it'd be.
Well, if you spike, you kill them all. So
If I do well, I kill them. If you shoot me back, then fair play. You've earned it.
I have earned it.
So are any of them wounded? Is that
One is on
going?
1 wound.
So I'll fire my particle whip.
Cool.
Okay, that was not.
It is blast though. It's
Right.
really sad that I can't use -1 to the -1 to wound strat in shooting.
Them hits.
I don't know why you can't.
And that is strength 8.
Toughness 7.
So 2 mortal wounds after
Okay,
the
so
2
2
saves.
minus.
-1.
So both failed.
Okay.
So I'll take the damage. So damage, dead, and then damage. 1's on 1 wound. Mortals. So it will spill over. That's why
Cool.
I've done it weirdly.
And
one's on
then the other thing, the ray. I may have actually. I think I am within 6 there.
You are just, yeah.
So they do hit.
And then
That is 3 wounds,
2 failed.
2 failed.
So
No,
damage?
is there no
D6
devastating
plus
wounds on this
1.
gun?
No, not this one. It's on the other one.
So-
5.
So he's on 2. Oh.
Are they 4 each?
No, they're 3 each.
Oh, was he
Oh,
already
are they?
wounded?
Yeah.
Oh, it was such a good roll. And then 4 wounds on the next one.
Okay, please.
Close but no banana.
I will just pay the CP to shoot because
May
there's
as well.
no reason not to really.
Yeah,
So
Makes sense.
3's because they stood still. Re-rolling. Cool. So 3, so 4 hits. Anti-vehicle 4+. 3 at -2. No cover this time.
-2, yeah, no cover.
And he shrugs it off.
That's so
Dominus.
sad.
He's hitting on 2, so re-roll that. Oh. And then nothing, and then my group is gonna re-roll it all, gets another one. No.
Oh, so sad.
So sad.
Charge phase, let's go the monolith into your breaches.
Oh, for God's sake. Grow up.
6.
No.
Whoop, 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 whoop. That's the sound.
And it
makes.
can't tank shock.
Because I don't have any command points.
There's more because it's
And
power
spell
shock.
shots, yeah. That's okay though.
He's like,
Bringer of Knights.
the Dark Knight. Oh.
Hello.
Batman.
Hello.
And then that's it.
That's it. So
Right, monolith time. Let's exile
Thi-
you
this
with
is
my
Oh
gonna
no,
portal.
it's got the Eternity Gate.
This is going to be painful.
The portal of exile.
You've been blocked. Blocked. That's what he said to me.
2s.
I'm going to roll some ones there.
Strength 8.
So
Threes.
3s.
3s. -2.
So
A vehicle that has minus.
I'll roll one at a time. Fail. How much damage is it?
3.
Okay, so I'll take the failure pain. Okay, so one's on one, and then this will go on him, which then fails, so he's dead. So the Dominus.
It's not actually dead, Jake.
Huh?
I've just sent him to another dimension.
Right. So, dimension where Admech are good. There is no such dimension. We looked at 10 million universes and only one. There was only one in 10. There was only one chance I was going to win this game. But you know, we soldier on. Nightbringer into the Vanguard.
Oh dear. I watched Infinity War recently, actually.
Fantastic
Started watching
film.
it all again. Yeah.
Well, he says that in Endgame, but
He says it in Infinity War.
the one oh no, the bit where I go, there's, how many did we win? I
Yeah,
can't say.
that's true. Yeah, that's
And
true.
then he
You're
goes-
right. You're right. He just says I looked at 1,000,000,000,000 things.
Yeah, because he's doing me trying to understand how you're in a unit, not in a unit.
You have 6 saves to make on your Vanguard.
6 ups, so 6 die. Would you kindly remove 6 from me, making sure they're not
Yes.
off objective? That's it. Thank you, Daddy. And then that's it. So
Okay. Cleanse for 5.
Yep.
Extend battle lines for 5.
Good job, Neighbourino.
That is the Necron. Oh, combat. See if
Oh
you
yeah,
can
I
wreck
would
my
get.
guys again.
I would get to fight.
Yeah.
So 4s,
Go on, get them.
3s, kill 1.
They're only on 4s.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then 2 more. So 1's dead and 2 more -1. So 2 die.
2 deaths.
Cool. So I get the last turn. So
Yes.
I can. So battle shock on the.
I just threw some guys at you.
Before we continue,
Yeah.
I just have a couple of questions just to answer from our post we put on Monday.
Yeah, nice.
So, Revan R has said, so is the +1 effect after a hit roll or before a roll?
In what sense? +1 to hit?
So probably yeah. I think yeah. He's talking about hit rolls. Yeah.
Does it matter? I don't think it's.
So I
What's the
think it's in the
context?
case of let's say someone minuses the ballista skill.
Right.
So which order do you get the +1 to hit? Do you get the -1?
Is this to try and trigger rules like sustain? Because if so,
Yeah.
that's not obviously going to work.
It's-
Oh no,
so it won't
it's a
trigger
natural
sustained,
rolls of
and
6s.
It won't trigger reroll 1s or anything.
It's a mod.
It's only yeah. There shouldn't be a situation where it matters. I can't think of a
No, there's
situation
not a
where it matters.
situation in
But
that.
you've got time to make a comment anyway and explain the context.
While we're doing that, I've retreated the Vanguard, but I forgot to draw my cards. So investigate 6.
But you can do it. Call can go and do it.
Cleanse. So I can cleanse. No, I can't. I can't cleanse that because I retreated.
That's fine.
I'm gonna redraw. So I'm gonna spend a command point to redraw one of these.
Well, you may as well draw a new one.
Oh, I can do that first. Can I?
yeah.
Okay,
So,
I'll do that.
Jake, I've got you down as that you've already had investigate signals, but you got rid of it ages ago.
Oh, maybe I'll just put it back in the thing.
Oh
where
yeah,
actually-
you probably put it back
Okay,
in the
hang on.
thing. Yeah.
Right, so that's my free one. Area
Okay.
denial. I'm still going to redraw because I don't want that. Defend stronghold, I'll keep.
Yep.
And I'll spend the command point I just got to get rid of cleanse.
Oh, he's giving up some points.
No prisoners, right.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
Because, well, no, what gets me more? Defend stronghold or cleanse?
Defend is 3. Cleanse will be 3 as well.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Why is the Nightbringer on the floor?
Sorry,
He tripped over. Yeah, he tripped over.
and then Dominic's going to sit on
Jake
the
knocked him over out of spite.
out of rage,
Legend.
out of ham
He's
hand
jealous
rage.
of how handsome he is.
Well,
So what's your secondaries, Jake?
so it's
No,
no prisoners to defend stronghold. Sorry, I'm just doing like a quick. The goal is I'm going to just try and shoot this unit off. Okay. So the Vanguard are here.
Oh, reanimation, your command phase. Because I have an orb of being a
Yeah, great person.
being a
And
great
then-
person. Yeah.
Cool. So they're all
There you
shooting.
go.
there. Right, shooting now.
Yes.
We're going to do the Lich Guard. We're going to do the Vanguard first
Do
because
it.
there's one on a wound. So 30 shots, and this has anti-infantry 4 up.
Did he advance to get there?
Yeah.
And you did the assault doctrine?
No, so he can't shoot
Oh,
because I need him there for if I do get points.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah. Because I was just thinking if you had the advance thing in effect, you could go there and do cleanse, and hopefully you've wrestled control off me. by
you have
killing
to.
these.
I think you have to have control of it.
It's only at the end, so you can start it,
Oh, okay.
and then if
1,
you
2,
get
3,
control by the
4,
end,
5, 6, 7, 8,
yeah.
9.
I don't know if you would you have had the option to do the assault. More than happy for you.
No,
to...
no, no. I would have kept in heavy.
Okay.
So, I need more dice. Okay,
you
I need.
You got 6 victory points, didn't you, to start that turn? Oh, it's end
these
of
scores
game.
at the end.
Yeah,
End of
because
game,
this is
yeah.
what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying
Yeah.
to wrestle
Nice.
12 off.
There's
you.
dice just underneath.
Is there
Mike, I think
two?
he needs more dice.
Oh, do you need more?
Yeah, can I have 2 more?
2 more. There you go.
Okay. 4s, 5s. Because this is why I needed heavy.
Right.
So, because the counteraction -1's a hit, because I just need to kill this unit.
People said I should just take a Technomancer. Unbelievable.
It actually has come up quite a bit. And this is just anti-infantry 4 up.
Cool.
So, 7.
7?
No AP, but we're starting with these first.
It's just the
there's-
Vanguard.
Yeah.
So you kill the guy and wound the other one.
Cool. Then we'll do the Onager.
Alright,
we'll
we'll
start-
bring some back.
We'll try.
So they got a 3-up save, don't they, Mike?
Yes, I thought I rolled a 1 or a 2.
No, you rolled 2 1s and a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1.5
ones,
dice.
yeah.
Oh,
half
so
die.
1 was wounded. Oh,
One was
sorry,
wounded because
apologies.
Yeah,
he reanimated.
That's
so,
why I did the Vanguard
Yeah.
first.
Sorry.
yeah.
Stratagem, I bring 2 back.
Oh, for God's sake. And then, right, heavy stubbers because 1's on a wound from
Yeah.
the Onager. So -1 to hit, +1 to hit with the reroll, then sustains. 6s. Is it -1 to wound if my strength's higher than your toughness?
It's just always -1 wound, I'm afraid.
2 wounds, no AP. Okay, cool. So, right, now we're now back to where we started. Onager, 1 shot. I don't have any CP. He hits. No, he doesn't hit. So, right, now the other Onager. His other heavy stubber.
They hit on 5s normally, Jake.
They hit on
4s.
4s normally, and I'm +1, -1.
Ah.
One save. Please fail this.
AP.
Nothing.
Ah.
And then shots. 1 on
You
the
do that
bar.
again.
He hits at least.
Yeah.
He does wound.
Does
This is
wound.
-3 flat 3.
Uh,
He kills the Lich Guard. Good job, mate. And then cool, 1 shot.
oh my days.
He misses and he gets to reroll. He does hit.
Okay.
He wounds. No, he
Uh,
doesn't. No, he does wound because he wounds you on 2s because he's strength 14. No. That's it.
Cool.
No, it's not cool. At the end of my turn,
Yeah.
I'll get defend stronghold for 3,
Yeah.
and then I'll get 6 primary.
Yes. Do you want to score? What was the other one?
Uh,
Oh, kill units.
Kill units.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's
Well,
why.
you've still got guys in combat.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I guess I'd
Yeah.
throw a few attacks at you first, which unfortunately have all hit
Oh, amazing.
for 3 wounds.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Right, leader man.
Come on.
You get 1 more roll. He hit 3 times. He wounded. He
Right,
kills
killed
2,
two.
and that's the game.
You're dead.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
that was intense. And mad.
Well.
I want to know who's won
so-
because I think it's close.
That's a very entertaining game, I'm not going to
Yeah.
lie.
I had a lot of fun playing with the Necrons. I think because of some of the unit choices, the reanimation does feel
It's
bad.
so good.
It's
so good.
It's so good to have.
I think these are way better than
I think
20
Lichguard are
warriors.
insane.
The 20 instead of 20 warriors, 10 Lichguard with the characters is better in my opinion. They're just so durable.
Yeah,
Like,
I love Lichguard. They're some of my favourite Necron models. I had to run some Praetorians, and actually they did pretty
were
well.
cool. They
did
were
pretty
really
well.
cool. I'm actually surprised. You've got a bigger dead part. Let's be honest, right? It all should be dead. Like if we think how many you've brought back.
Yeah, I've definitely brought back at least 20 warriors. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
What,
nice.
what was
nice.
the scores on the doors
Right.
then, my friends?
If you say Mike's, I'll say Jake. So I'll start first.
Yeah, go for it.
Jake,
It's because I've obviously won, so you know. Yeah.
because you are the most handsome man in 40k, you got 60 points.
Oh, I wanted 69. I'm actually. Do you know what? I said to you, I'd be happy with more than what was it, 50. So.
Yeah, definitely.
We said if I got 50, I win. So.
Yeah. But you should have got 9 at the end of the game, right? Oh no, you don't control.
I don't control. Yeah, thanks for rubbing that in.
Yeah.
And then what did Mike get?
Mike, you and your beautiful hair
Thank you.
got 82.
So 82-60.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
Good
enough.
game, mate.
It's
Yes,
actually quite
thank you so
quite a
much.
close game until the end. Like you
It was
just
that- yeah.
swept up a couple of points at the end.
It's the primary as well. because
It's
you-
the
you got
primary,
quite a lot.
yeah. Having the Admech characters on objectives.
It's harder than it
It's really tough. I think there's an argument to say that the Vanguard probably could have gone over here early.
Yeah,
and then actually taken
reduced
the
your
objective,
OC would have
reduce
been
my
good,
OC.
yeah.
I probably wouldn't kill many in combat, and then you'd hold that objective
Yeah.
for most
The
of the
thing
game.
is, they were just sitting there because the moment they come out, I don't get my buffs.
You don't get your
so-
rerolls.
And
potentially,
that's the thing with the Cataphrons is like, I know we've said
Mm.
they're really good, but you have to then take that battle line unit. So you've then gone
Yes.
from a 390 point unit with that combo
Yeah.
to a 510 point brick. It's very
Yeah.
good. If you're running Admech,
Yeah,
you
it's very
definitely
good.
need to run
It's
it.
very
but
good. I
it's
think
so
having
expensive.
2 units of one battle line behind a wall,
Yeah.
that's probably the best way to go with that. But
Yeah.
definitely, I think more breaches in there. Yeah, it's just a shame that the Admech, the army rule. I mean, we forgot to do it, but let's be honest, it
Well,
wouldn't really have affected.
Well, the thing is, right, the
this
only thing
stuff.
that's left in your deployment zone is that.
Yeah.
And even if you don't pass your feel no pain, he then
Yeah.
heals it.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
there's like no point.
Yeah, and then the stratagem's not amazing either. I think
The shoot back's the
great.
best one. Yeah.
Shoot back's great.
Shoot back's the best one,
Um,
probably followed by
yeah.
-1 to be wounded in combat, I think.
Yeah.
The +1 to wound is 2 CP. I wish
Mm.
it was 1. It only affects 1 unit. If it was 2, if it was you pick one of their units that you've just shot and you get +1 to wound it, then that's when I'd be like 2 CP's worth it. But
Yeah.
I had fun though. I like using them. Our,
Yeah.
our banana robots.
Yeah, they look cool as well.
Yeah. And well, that's it.
Well, that's it. Well, thank you for watching our excellent game of Get Off My Lawn.
This is that you
this is
can't
private
park
property.
there. Robot Wars free.
Yeah. And remember, of course, the Academy is open. So sign up, get your space before everyone else does. Hopefully there's some fantastic comments and 5-star ratings in chat. And not a bunch of 1-star ones.
No, there was no 1 stars.
So, yes, obviously, join us, share your 40k journey with us, get more out of your hobby, and the hours that you can spend on it by joining the Academy. And, obviously, link in the description and in chat. But it would be fantastic to see you guys join us on the Academy.
Yeah. And thank you guys for joining us. Jordan, KB, and Sebi, and
Thank you for the entertaining game, mate.
all the people that rhyme with E. And obviously, thank you to the chat as well. Thank you for sticking out however long you did. Obviously, sorry again for the technical difficulties, but we've gone on a bit longer than we normally do, just so then to make up for that.
Yeah.
And we will see you in a video very, very soon.